Bye.
Yo. Welcome to Malcolm's podcast.
We talk about hating gay people.
Don't say that.
And white folks.
We talk about what's not hip hop.
Yep, fuck white folks and gay people.
Are we recording?
When we get blocked by Jalen on the camera and I can't never get no screen time.
This is Malcolm's podcast, so I'm just giving them the synopsis of what they're getting every week.
No, my podcast will be more about, spreading love and letting everybody get their shine. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's more me.
Let everybody shine.
You want to do that here at the Brother Guys?
Yeah, we do that here, but like mine will be more.
I always knew it. There's just something special about this group of guys right here, man. Brother Guys podcast. What's going on, everybody? This is your host, Jay Maley of the Brother Guys podcast. That's Malcolm is important.
Man, I got 2 Twitters now, Firefish Shanks and Mac and Poe.
The Brother Guys podcast. We have T-Rose on the board.
3 T-Rose with 3 O's.
The Brother Guys podcast.
What's going on, everybody? This is your host, Jay Maley of the Brother Guys podcast. We are back again with episode 113.
Yeah, we've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, it seemed like the 100th episode just went by. I enjoyed that one.
You did? Mm-hmm. We've got Malcolm is important here today. And
Hey guys, that's me.
we have T-Rose here on the boards as usual. But we have a special guest. Malcolm, I'm gonna let you do the honors, man.
Nah, man, go ahead. I got you.
But this is, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for this woman, there would be no Malcolm is important.
You know what I'm saying? So mom is important. Ooh.
That's it. I think I'm going to take that name. Mom is important at gmail.com.
We got my mom here, guys.
You smoke.
And girls?
Pause. We good. Cool.
Man, she about to pop a perk.
All right. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulously well.
That's good. Now, we know that you listen to us frequently, so I just want to start by saying if you've heard me say something that is, over the top, then I didn't say that with thinking that, like, Malcolm's mom or my mom would hear what I said.
No, that's fine. You guys be you.
I appreciate that.
Do what you do. Be who you are.
I appreciate that. I'm worried about my mom hearing the podcast. Like, whenever she says she's about to listen to it, I have to leave and go to, like, a different room, because
You have to think about what she said on that episode that day.
I immediately try to figure. But it's like, now it's good. It's gotten to the point now, bro, where I come here and it's kind of a blur. Like, after I get done recording, so
Right?
I have no idea what I said.
See, and like, bro, that's like, we be in the zone. You still ain't seen Soul yet, have you?
No, but I watched the Joy Badass movie, though.
But Buddy, all right, so when Buddy was on the piano, he was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then, like, he went to a place between life and death, which is called the zone. And, like, he was just feeling it. Like, souls who haven't been born yet can go there. Like, people who are born can go there. People who have died can go there. But, like...
So it's lit.
It's lit. And it's like this nigga on the street corner in New York who be like flipping signs and shit. And he always be in the zone. He like this hippie dude. He got this headphones on. He's like, oh yeah, I'm on 146. And he just be like flipping his sign and he like stay in the zone.
You need to just lower it. Look like you stretching your back.
Can I lower it?
Yeah.
Like this with that? Oh yeah, no, we in the game. That's all I needed. We out here. We out here. We back. See, I ain't had to stretch my neck like this.
Yeah, he's not that tall, guys.
Yeah. Man, nigga got me out here trying to look like Franklin the Turtle and shit. Like, come on.
Am I blocking you, Malcolm?
Nah, I pull myself forward, I'm gonna pull myself up by the bootstraps like all of us black folks always do when niggas try to hold us down. You feel me?
I feel you. So what are we jumping in first, man? Do we want to jump into distant strangers?
Yeah, we can talk about that. I ain't looked at the notes yet.
Oh, also, too, I want to say prayers out to the families who have been affected by the Fedex tragedy up in Indianapolis, Indiana.
For sure.
Yeah, that was wild, wasn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, bro. I feel like everybody's like either worked at like FedEx or UPS or Amazon or something.
FedEx just texted me yesterday talking about we got jobs $21 an hour. Like, no wonder. Like, how else you gonna get niggas to work there with stuff like that happening? Like, that's crazy.
They pay motherfuckers $20 an hour now?
Bro, when I seen that, I was like, yo.
They're probably going to be paying them more because of that.
At this point.
Yeah, they gonna have to up the ticket. I thought about going home for a little bit. I said I would go home about 3 weeks and work at FedEx. Not no more. Cause like, I can't risk that to get that biscuit.
Did you all know anybody that works there?
Not currently, no.
Okay.
I've known people who have worked
Yeah,
there
that's
before.
what I'm saying. It's like so many people
Yeah.
between, like you said, FedEx and UPS.
Wait, it was the airport one?
Yeah, the airport
Yeah.
one.
No, I don't know nobody at the
Yeah.
airport.
I don't think I know anybody that worked there either, but I see somebody on the timeline on Twitter talking about that their sister was at work and they didn't even tell them what happened, even though they was in another building.
Because they don't let people take their phones in.
Yeah, but it's like, if you the management,
Yeah.
you know it's a nigga shooting in the other building. You ain't gonna tell the people that work there, hey, go to the crib, because niggas is shooting. And they might, you know.
Yeah.
And apparently I'm hearing, too, that the gunman called the facility and basically said he's with to air it out, but motherfuckers thought he was joking.
Oh,
Didn't
wow.
take it seriously, yeah.
Whoever answered that phone call don't have a job no more.
Facts.
That's crazy.
So, again, man, prayers up. And apparently this isn't the first mass shooting in Indianapolis. I didn't know there were, like, hella mass shootings that were being going on back in the city.
I mean, what is a mass shooting? Like
Yeah, that's
over
what
two people?
I don't know. Probably more than two.
Over three? Because triple homicide is a term, ain't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think quadruple homicide is a term.
Right,
So maybe
so-
over
It
three.
is.
Quadruple homicide is a
Yeah.
term?
Yes.
I mean, it's just.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they got
That when that one
homicide.
kid went crazy and killed his whole family. It was like
over the checks?
no, that was a boyfriend. There was like a kid that like killed his whole family over like an argument or some shit like
Oh,
No, this is a young guy.
that. Was that over the checks?
No,
I think he had to do something. They
he
made him
had
do
to come
something.
home. He wanted to go somewhere, or they told him to come, parents or something. And I don't want to misquote, but something about upset because I think he was either asked to come home or couldn't go out or something of that
It was a
nature.
white boy, wasn't it?
No, it was
No.
black.
He was a black,
dude.
young black
He got
guy.
FedEx was a white person though.
Yeah.
Oh, they released his name and identity and all that.
I don't know. I just heard it was a
The
white dude.
FedEx,
Okay.
I think that's what I heard.
But he offed himself though.
Yeah, they said he offed himself, but they.
So is he included in the 8?
I don't think so. I think there was from this is just from social media because I haven't watched anything obviously on the news that 8 were murdered and then 5 or 4
Several. They said
were
several people
injured,
wounded.
and I think one.
They got to
maybe-
get more specific with these terms. Mass, several, a few.
Well, it's a mass
So I've always thought
shooting.
several
I said
was,
multiple people. It's
yeah,
a shooting.
I've
always
I
thought
said
several was
mass
3.
murder. It's a mass shooting.
Yeah.
Mass murder.
Mass shooting means it's murders and injuries.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I can see that.
Mass
That
murder,
makes
that's
sense.
when everybody's dead. Like,
Yeah.
winning off over 10 people type. Mass shooting,
Yeah, that shit is.
I just aired it out,
fucked up.
and whoever dies, dies. Whoever get hit. That's a shooting. So,
Interessante.
unfortunate. Prayers out to them.
Don't try that right now.
Well, no, we was talking about signing stuff on the air, so I wanted to try it on air.
Oh.
Because I bet I sound nasally right now to the listeners. So how I do
But
it?
prayers up to everybody
Well,
whose
you
family's
gotta-
been affected by that.
Man, I'm muting your
tragedy,
mic.
No, because last week,
Yeah, please.
you can hear every time I was like,
No, well, go ahead,
Trying
fix
to
it. I'm about
breathe
to
and
mute
shit.
you, so go ahead.
I ain't even ready to insert the tip of the actuator
Just
into the
spray
nostril.
it.
Press gently until most adequate volume.
But you got some
has been sprayed.
tissue.
Yeah, I got some. Ooh.
It's just saline. It's not medicine in it, but it opens it.
Yeah.
You didn't even put it. That's why I said you got some tissue because you didn't even put it in your nostril.
Yeah, you gonna have to
Nigga,
blow
man.
your nose.
I wanted to say them to switch around because it's dry
But you
in my
didn't.
nostrils.
Where
I
is-
know, but you got to put it in your nostril before you spray it.
I was scared. I didn't want to go like down my throat.
It's
You know, with the COVID test.
That's all like. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
That COVID test is booty water.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been strongly considering getting the vaccine, but after that Johnson & Johnson shit came out, bro, I am on, like, I'm cool for now for the time
Elaborate on
being.
what's going
Johnson
on with
and
that.
Johnson. Well, I don't know enough about any of that actually, but from what I just hear, it came out so quickly,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't know if they put the same amount of time or thought or effort into it like the other ones. I could be wrong, but that's, like I said, that's just what I've heard. So I don't know.
They've been saying that people have been having
It's caused blood clots. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
So what is it? I don't even know what's going on with them.
with
They
the
got blood clots from getting the vaccine.
yeah, the vaccine's causing blood clots.
Oh, my
And I've like almost everybody who I've known who's gotten the shot has been saying that their arm like hurts bad. Like it's worse than just getting the shot and just being sore. Like you can't do shit. Like once you get that shot in your arm, it's like it's usually like the second shot.
I see somebody on Instagram yesterday talking about they was down bad because of their vaccine.
Really? And no, they were sick too, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
Was it the second or the first?
It was the second.
For some reason, they're saying the second shot is causing a little bit more.
That's the one with the AIDS in it.
Western medicine is the worst.
What medicine?
Western medicine is the worst.
Western medicine ain't even medicine. It's just like a little bit of poison and a lot bit of bullshit.
Facts.
Which is why it's the worst.
Yeah.
My mom wondered why I don't like taking allergy medicine.
That's just a little different
Just
than
a
a
little
vaccine
bit.
getting
Very
you.
little.
I mean,
You took the allergy medicine, it felt perfectly fine. Versus all the other times you told me.
We're
no,
talking
you
about
didn't want
actual vaccines and medication, bro.
So you
Not
take no
allergy.
medication?
I try not to take medicine.
So if you have a headache, you just deal with it?
Like I'll like smoke marijuana, drink
That's
some orange
medicine, though.
juice.
Technically.
You said smoke marijuana and drink orange juice?
Uh-huh.
And it cures all?
Yeah, like just like
Like
a lot of
Robitussin?
fruits. Yeah, just like a lot of fruits.
Robitussin?
You know,
Or
they
I'll
say
try
back in
to-
the day, drink some Robitussin.
Literally.
Robitussin cures
Parents
everything.
Like if I'm like
Right.
really sick, like a
My
cold,
knee hurt. Drink some Robitussin.
the most I'll do is like drink some tea, and then like just try to like sweat the flu out or the cold out. And I'll be
yeah,
good
that's
the
Facts.
next day.
I'm about to say,
Nothing
I
wrong
usually
with
take
that.
natural
What do they
medicines.
say? Starve a fever,
Yep.
feed a cold.
Yep.
Sweat out a fever.
So you sweat it out?
You gotta starve too. That's why I'm like, damn.
I
When I
mean,
get a
well, when I
fever,
sweat, when
I
I'm
want to
stuck.
shoot people because like I love to eat.
Well, yeah.
Don't get sick.
So I don't have an appetite when I have a fever.
Oh, that's
So
great
it works.
advice.
I know what to tell you.
You don't lose your appetite when you get sick.
There's not much to make me lose my appetite.
Oh, well.
He doesn't ever lose his appetite. However, when he's sick and then he says he's hungry, he may take 1 or 2 bites and then he can't eat anymore.
Because I'm going to throw
So
up.
really, it's a waste of food, but his appetite does not go away.
No,
No.
I'll still be hungry.
He's-
I just get mad.
See, I'll lose my appetite during the sickness, but then as soon as I get over it, I eat. I start eating just crazy.
You be binging.
Yeah,
Like the only time I ever went to the Eagle was terrible. Like that food was just disgusting.
it was gross.
The Eagle at
Yeah.
Hyatt?
Y'all don't like the
Gentrified
Eagle?
Remember when we went for Adriana's birthday and I was like, this place is
Yeah,
trash.
gentrified chicken.
The Eagle?
2017.
I don't remember
It's
that.
downtown.
It was right after I was sick for like that whole week. Remember I couldn't eat nothing. I was dehydrated.
Was
That was May 10th to the 17th. And then on the 17th, we went to Adriana, to that place. Or the 18th. Whatever. Yeah. Because it was a full
When
7
was
days. So
it?
I didn't eat. It was the 18th.
I mean, when?
2017.
Oh, that was for Adriana and Marcus. Matter of fact, that was when Kim got sick. That's when she had a stroke. That day.
That day?
Well, that Friday, we were there and she had a really, what she thought was a bad sinus headache. And from that Friday through Saturday, Sunday, and then that Monday is when she actually
Fuck
had.
St. Vincent's.
So, what St. Vincent's got to do with it?
Because them niggas told me I was 6 foot. Them niggas took my blood pressure, sent me home, and then sent me a bill for $500. I could kill everybody in that building.
Well, no, because that wasn't everybody.
Hey.
This happened like a few weeks ago, and he's kind of been in the news again for just like arguing with people on social media.
Who?
Kevin Durant.
I wasn't gonna talk about. That's not worth it.
What has he been doing?
I'm about to say that wasn't worth talking about.
He was arguing with Michael Rappaport.
What is
I seen that.
worth talking about?
Not that.
What's worth? Let's break that down. What's worth talking about, T-Rose?
Everything in the notes.
So everything you put in the notes.
Basically.
You could have put
Okay,
stuff in
so
the-
anyway, Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport got into it. Apparently, I don't know if they're friends or they're not friends. This happened weeks ago. I think I might have called you about it.
You called me about Kevin Durant, Michael
Exactly.
Rappaport?
I think, no, it came up in conversation. I didn't call you for that sole reason.
Oh, okay, bet.
But it might come up in conversation, but we didn't get to.
I don't think I
Get
knew.
to
I
it.
don't think I knew nothing about it. If you did,
Basically, Michael Rappaport was talking, you know how fans be, just talking shit, but Rappaport happens to be known. So it kind of hits different because his fans is probably feeding into the bullshit too. Talking shit about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, I guess, got tired of it, but he's been known to not take the shit like lightly when people be on his head on social media and make burner accounts to talk shit back.
you made a new burner account.
No, this account is actually from his Instagram where he's like sending threats talking about, let's see.
He sound pussy.
Kevin Durant is,
He is.
I don't know if I would really care, bro, if I was Kevin Durant. That's what makes it funny.
That's what makes them sound pussy. Because it's like
that's what makes it funny. It's
first
like a
of all,
whole
this is
thread.
a white man you're spending energy on. He's
It's like
already
a
a
whole
waste
thread.
of time.
Yeah, it's like a whole thread, bro. They're going back and forth and shit.
And Michael Rappaport posted the DMs.
Yeah.
Oh, they both pussy.
Yeah.
The next topic, like T-Rose said, this ain't worth talking about. These two pussy-ass grown men you're trying to focus on right now.
My point.
I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, if it's funny, we can talk about it.
Yeah,
But
like that's like.
it seemed gay.
But no, it's cool. Niggas can take it over from here. Go ahead. Yeah.
Just upset.
That blew the fuck out of me. Go ahead.
Come on, Jalen.
Nah,
bro.
fam, bro. Niggas
He
got
was
it.
trying to bring some
Niggas
heat.
got it, bro. Niggas got it.
That was cold.
That blew
What do you mean?
that blew the fuck
I
out of
said
me.
he was
No, this is an
trying
every
to.
week thing, bro, where I bring some shit up and the niggas be like, oh, nobody fucking cares. Bruh, you think I would do that shit if niggas sit here and fucking talk about fucking that One Piece shit?
You did.
For fucking 45 minutes. I don't sit back and show it though. I'll let y'all go off. I'll let y'all get y'all shit off.
You did.
I don't, bro. Anytime y'all talk about One Piece, I don't sit back and shit on it though.
I didn't shit on that nigga. I shit on them.
Bro, but fam, this is a weekly thing, bro, where y'all do this shit, bro, where I bring some shit up and then niggas just shit on it,
Okay,
bro.
talk about it then.
No, it's, bro,
Well,
it's already been
shitted
shitted on.
about it now because
It's already been shitted on, bro. Y'all got it.
Anyway.
Now you know how I felt when I'm the only one who liked Chance's album.
Y'all don't like
Fuck,
Chance?
Jalen don't like Chance.
I don't know. I like Chance. That last album just wasn't. That last album wasn't it. But I do like Chance the Rapper though.
Wait. Didn't he just drop?
You dropped another album?
No. A single?
The single was hard. The shit that was on Twitter with the video.
Yeah.
That's
That was hard.
The heart and the tongue.
The Heart and the Tongue.
Yes, but is that like on Apple Music and streaming services too though?
I think y'all talking about two different things though. He dropped something else.
The Return is on Apple Music and streaming, but I don't know about the Heart
But
and
the
the
shit
Tongue.
that was on Twitter is not on.
Hold on, I'm about to get to the bottom of this because I know what both of y'all are talking about.
It's the return of...
I didn't realize that was a Christmas song.
Yeah.
That's his bag though.
But speaking
Christmas
of music,
songs?
Yeah, he got
Christmas
two.
song.
Like,
He's really good at
platinum
making, like,
Christmas
holiday
albums or
music.
something like that.
him and Jeremiah. Like,
Yeah.
went
I
off
have
of that
never
Christmas-
heard a rapper's
Christmas album.
Christmas album.
Chance got one.
You never heard of Run DMC Christmas song?
Well, I guess they are rappers. I like they're the kind of rappers that I consider rappers.
Oh man, yikes!
I'm talking about old school rappers.
Hold on.
like-
Yeah, it matter. Speaking, we talking. Okay, all right.
Now, I can't speak
Let's
a
bring
whole
up
lot on it, but
your Facebook buddy
Hold on,
who made a
Ludacris and
comment.
Chance dropped a song together last year,
Who did?
and it's on DTP. Ludacris and Chance. I just
Really?
downloaded it. It's called Found You. I've never heard of this. This is my first time even seeing it. The artwork looks dope. Y'all want to check it out?
Found you.
I've never.
Now, T Rose, before you get on that with him, I actually would like him to come on the podcast because he'll go back and forth with you niggas.
Yeah, come on the podcast.
Please do,
Dion.
because
Because I
he's
explained
yeah.
myself very, very thoroughly, and he skipped over everything to say, "Oh, well, everybody else does it for money too." Like, that's not what I said. As long as we're not cheating.
I was waiting for you to respond back to
There was
that.
no. I mean, bro, in
I honestly
situations
don't have
like
no
that, there'd be no
interest.
point in responding.
Yeah, I have no
It's just
interest to have a conversation
I
with
already
a dude like that.
adjust what you said, and you just skipped over everything I said to say something completely different.
Okay.
And it's like I don't. Yeah, that wasn't really what I was talking about. That wasn't what I was talking about. So I just like
That shit just made me laugh, bro, because it was just like, damn. Like, because I feel what y'all saying. Like, I don't feel like y'all hate everything, because, I mean, y'all listen to the shit, but I mean,
Yeah,
at
we
the end of the
listen to
day,
a lot.
niggas just like what they like, because everybody got a preference.
Yeah, niggas can like.
And I think he might have took you too literally when you just started saying fuck everybody.
I meant that when I said those people. I meant that. I meant every single one.
I gotta play it back because I feel like you might have said a few that you actually like listen to, and you probably like were just being funny with some of those.
No, I listened to the podcast. I listened to the whole episode.
Every single person you don't fuck with.
I meant that.
I stand corrected then.
And I may like their music, but as a person and as
Gotcha.
somebody that I'm gonna publicly support,
Gotcha.
fuck them.
Okay.
Because they do that bullshit, like I was saying. And I can't remember exactly what was said on the post, but we can talk about. Hold on, just 1 second. Let me pull it up. Because I feel like. Hold on. I know I just started the sentence and then
you
just stopped
just-
immediately. Hey, how'd you forget Sean John and Echo though? We can start there.
Sean John and Echo weren't really my go-tos as far as like early 2000s gear. Like, You know, like I used to try to always like have them what the rappers wore and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like Rockaware had to be in the closet.
Rappers didn't wear Sean John?
Hmm?
Rappers didn't wear Sean John?
I mean they did, but like Rockaware was like harder to me.
Did you say
And, like,
FUBU?
Yeah, I mean FUBU too, but FUBU was more so like late like 90s for me anyway. Like once like the early 2000s like came over, I was in Rockaware.
Oh, here I deleted the post. I can't even look at it.
It was a Twitter post.
It was Facebook. The one you was talking about.
Okay.
Because I wanted to look at what's happening, but
Anyway, can't find it. So let's
Yeah.
talk about some music we all like. Conway's new album.
I was telling Jalen when I was walking in the house, it kind of lost my attention around the middle, halfway through. So I changed the album. I probably got to listen to it in a different setting.
I'm about to say.
I think it was throwing me off because I don't think my mom was feeling it when I was bumping it in the car.
Yeah, I played it on Bluetooth speakers.
I didn't hear nothing. I was focused on was a trillion cars that was in front of me, behind me, and
That
next to me.
Oh, the traffic
that
jam.
traffic.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Unless you are born here, I don't know who would move here and drive in this traffic.
Kind of just get thrown in
I
the
tell you, if I had to take my blood pressure, it probably would have been through the roof.
Hey, I know, like for me, like I'm really blessed because like my work schedule, like I got to be clocked in at 6 a.m. so nobody's on the road when I go to
Okay,
work.
so that's
And
good.
then like when I'm leaving, it's like right before the traffic jam starts.
So you miss
So
all the
I miss
traffic.
all the traffic coming on during the week.
See, he gets.
I mean, I'm just so proud that, just riding with Malcolm, although I was tense, that how he maneuvered and he just knows, it just blows my mind.
Yeah, once you're here-
Yeah.
you kind of have to get used to it.
Yeah, once
So,
you're here, you get used to it pretty quick. It's not.
I mean,
as
you don't have a
crazy.
choice.
You'll have an
Yeah.
option, literally. You don't
I
have no
mean,
option.
I would just be in the little small four corners of my new, because there's really nowhere you can go without getting on an interstate or a highway.
Yeah.
That is crazy to me.
You take her through the neighborhood that turns into the highway.
No.
When he had to do his intern, so he was like, "Mom, tell me how to get to the nearest Starbucks." And okay, after taking 15 deep breaths and saying, "Okay, I got this,"
That's an odd number.
I
want to make
went.
it
Well, I mean, I don't know how many I took, but it was more than 2 or 3. And so, I followed Siri or wherever they were telling me to go. But that one street that I was on, all I could think of, and I remember him saying sometimes you're on a street and then it turns into a highway. And it just looked to me like it was going, I just turned so quickly into a little parking area and just
almost gonna
sat
crash my car, y'all.
to get myself together and just say, you know what?
Oh, you were driving. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
he was
Yeah.
in his
Oh,
intern.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was
Oh man.
like, okay, Lord, what was I thinking? I should have kept my tail back at his apartment till he got done. I went through all kind of scenarios in my mind as to why I did that. But the small steps, I did it. I drove by myself to a destination and quickly went back and sat in the car and watched Netflix on my phone till he got done with his intern.
Yeah,
It's just,
anxiety flares up when you driving on these Atlanta streets.
I'm not the one from Indianapolis, and sometimes getting on 465, especially in Castleton, that drives me nuts. This right here was in a whole
different
nother
ball.
level.
See, I hate driving in Indianapolis now. They don't drive fast enough for me. In
I'm about to say,
Indianapolis.
being down here and then going back, it's not the
Everything's so
same.
small.
And
They
I
just
know
trash
I
there.
probably, I kept telling Malcolm, look, I know I'm probably annoying you, but just, and I do 80 when I drive if I'm on a highway.
Right.
But I think it's different when you're behind the wheel. You feel like you have more control than if you are a passenger.
Look at me. It's
And
no
to be
problem.
honest, I think this may have been the second, maybe third time that I've been in a car with because I don't ride as a passenger with hardly any of my sons. We go somewhere, I drive.
Because that's preferred for me. Because you be like, oh, Jesus. Oh, let me grab the car. Like,
He's right. I with Jesus in a minute. Even when he was driving and a truck came up to the side, I grabbed his arm. He's like, Mom, you can't grab my arm. I say, I
I'm
know
in
it.
turn with you holding my arm. Like,
I did.
I'm getting in the turn lane. She grabbed my arm. Like, hold on, now we finna crash. That gave me PTSD, honestly. You ever been, swung on while you was driving?
No.
Yeah, see?
Somebody swing on you while you was driving? Don't tell me that now, because I don't pay about my kids now.
Hey, I'm
and
just
it probably
like-
had to been a female, because I know it wasn't no
Of course.
no
Oh, yeah, no, that would have
Negro.
been shot. You just seen the blood.
Right.
All the paint at the car.
Now, you know how I am. Don't now. Okay, we changed that subject. So anyway, the traffic here is over the top, man. I tell you. Whew. I was just like,
How long
oh,
did it take you to get here?
Bro, almost damn near 2 hours.
really?
Yeah.
My mama jinxed you.
Yeah, because I'm coming from Conyers, so usually
I thought you were at work.
with no nah, I don't work on Fridays.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know my days, y'all. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm alive.
So I think the way we be living in these walls messes it up. 'Cause
Might
I
be.
thought it was Sunday when I was sitting in the restaurant today. Like I
Alright.
didn't go to my internship like I do every Friday.
But okay. Well, yeah, I'll just be here.
Okay, so since you get out of the four walls and go into the community and clock in, it takes you 2 hours to get from where you at?
Not
to here?
normally.
Okay.
Today was just because of with traffic.
Yeah.
Usually, if it's like no traffic for real, it's about like a 45, 50-minute
You
drive.
take 75
Yes.
pretty much the whole way.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Oh,
you have to
that's
take
wild.
75.
That's 75
Remember,
track.
that's what-
Oh,
it was. Yeah, it was. Oh my god!
Just looking at it, I
we
had
went down
anxiety.
70, like when you hit us, when you hit talking about you on the way, and how long you say it's gonna be? Did you say or did you just say you was on the way?
I said I was on the way, but I said traffic was fucked up though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he looked
Normally
there.
you would have been about 35 minutes away from where you was at type shit, right? Bro, I was literally pulling off from the studio in Buckhead, went all the way to East Point, and then came back to the crib, and we put up at the same time. Because I took 285.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that shit is.
And then when we got
So
off
I
the
didn't even
highway-
smoke for real or drink no wine. So, bro, I need to be alert when I'm driving.
Right,
today,
exactly.
'cause-
Alert at all
you
times.
definitely-
10 and 2 forward. 10 and 2.
And the
'Cause that-
streets is weird. And the way they got the architecture is just wild. Who built this? Who did this?
I told you, it just was like, yeah, throw the city right there. It was like, nigga, it's a mountain. Like, yeah, right there.
Right
Like,
there. Like, and just said, hey, paint some lawns.
And they just left
And-
after that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I seen it. I don't know. The way the streets are set,
They
especially with our...
left a few hookah lounges too. before
Yeah,
that.
they did. They did. They said hookah
A
spot.
few?
Some chicken
A
spots.
few? Nigga, there's a hookah lounge every other corner.
I did see a lot of
They
hookah.
left.
A lot.
They looked it up after them niggas left. They just start popping
There's
up.
hookah lounges and package stores.
Hookah spots is like them obelisks. They just pop up. Nobody knows how they got there.
They just there.
They just appear.
And so I learned, you just said package store. What makes you say that? Because you're in Atlanta?
That's what it is.
Now, right. But
a
if you
liquor
was
store.
back, right.
It's a liquor
And
store.
Malcolm just told me, he said package stores.
If he run, he'll fall. Blow his tongue on the wall. Now he can lick the stove.
Package store.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
Wow.
DJ Mustard Stylist, man, ran up credit cards over 50K. She was getting paid $72K a year tax free. Just a shot for DJ Mustard.
No, we don't.
And
Was it on a beat, ho?
yeah, she got caught up. Tried to explain herself, but he wasn't trying to hear the shit.
He wasn't trying to.
How
hear
do you explain? How do you explain
Spending
stealing
$50,000 from somebody.
He was. She wasn't even his stylist. She was really just a personal shopper, but he was giving her the title of stylist to make her rapport look better, like making her resume, making
That
her
is
look good.
terrible.
So it's
And
pretty much
she's-
like, hey, go to the store, grab some wraps, give me some,
Get
some-
whatever
some-
he asked
some-
for.
some wrap snacks,
Whatever he asked for.
Yeah,
Oh,
give me some
that
Hanes
is
white tea.
terrible.
And instead, she was running his credit card.
And
up
she
on
was
herself.
getting $75,000.
She was getting 72,000, 6,000 a month, tax free. All you had to do was go shop for her and his wife,
And she stole.
and she ran it up on herself.
It's never enough for some people. That's terrible.
That's like Rihanna's accountant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
Rihanna's accounted there the same way.
Millions.
Well, you signed. How? If she ain't
He
checking
was her-
behind her, she ain't check behind her money.
I
When you hire an accountant,
your
that
accountant's supposed to be checking behind everybody else.
You
about to
have
say-
somebody check your accountant.
I
Your
hear
accountant
you.
checks your accountant.
But I would assume if you're going to hire somebody that's an accountant, you would put enough trust in them to be
And I
watching your
think
money
she's
and
probably
stuff. You know what
so
I'm saying?
rich to where she
But you-
probably don't even check her account.
yeah, but
I agree with
that's
you,
the
too.
thing. I remember something.
That's
Even
wild.
when your grandmother started.
you be plugged in. I'm sorry to cut
No,
you off,
go
but
ahead.
you be plugged in with the source to live
Hey,
a
you walking away from the
lifelong-
mic.
To live a lifelong life of getting bread and being taken care of.
Fuck it up.
And then you just just stop being greedy.
So you stole less than what you were
Man,
making.
come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I can almost
DMX
see if
said
you
it
stole
best.
more than
Exactly.
what you were making,
She
but you
lit it.
stole less than what you were really making.
Later. And
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, people got to be wise. They got to be better and wise with their money.
You just want to say what about?
I think she was white though. So
Well, I was gonna say, I remember one thing that Oprah Winfrey had said a long time ago. I know it sounds crazy, but she was just saying, you sign your own checks. And even when your grandmother started her home care company, and she hired me to work alongside her, and I was over, the account and signing, but I would always, even her being my mother, would take the list of the checks that I was writing bills for and take them to her sitting in her office and make sure she stamped or signed. And she was like, why do you do that? Just sign them, because this is your business and you need to see the money that you've worked hard for, where it's going. And even though, I'm your daughter and I know you trust me, but don't just say, sign your checks and pay it. And I got that just from hearing, for whatever reason she said that. So you have an accountant, then you find another accountant that you trust more than that accountant to check that account.
You get your homie to check both of your accountants.
Facts. The homie you trust the most with your life to check both of them.
I mean, you just gotta check behind the checker.
Nah, I hear you on that one. But that just goes back to what I'm like. You should always have somebody in a position that you automatically trust, especially dealing with your money, your personal money, and your savings.
Wasn't Rihanna and her?
But
it wasn't Rihanna and the shorty who had her fucked up. Wasn't
they
like
was
real
hella
tight?
cool. You right.
Wait, shorty who had her
tight.
fucked up.
They took
You
the
talking
money.
about, they was hella cool.
Oh, so the accountant was
But
the shorty.
I do see what you're saying.
Was her
though.
homie?
Yeah, I'm pretty
they
sure.
was tight.
But I do see what you're saying though. She's at this point, she's so rich that she probably don't even notice millions missing. But and
You still
also,
gotta be up on that though.
Yeah, also Rihanna been in the business since she was what, 17?
Like 16.
On the replay. When did Honda Replay come out?
She was
16
a
or
minor.
17.
Long story short, she been in the business since she was a minor, so she may have been working with the same people
Since.
for a long time, but then just get comfortable and stop checking up behind certain people.
And that can happen in business. It can truly happen in business.
Honda Replay came out when I was in 7th grade.
Bro, it's been a minute. She's been here for a minute. She's been here for a while. A lot of them been here for a while.
Hey, we was at Slutty Vegan last night. I seen this girl with this dumb booty. I was like, oh, through the window.
Looked vegan.
Definitely a vegan booty. That was soy, tofu, beef protein, all that.
I'm about to start getting some sea moss gel sent to me.
You feel me?
Right.
Oh, wait. Per request or offered?
Offered.
I figured. It's crazy how quick Jalen switch up T-Rose, ain't it?
Have you had sea moss before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? What? How I switch up? What I do?
Huh? What?
What did I do?
So you're just now
I'm trying.
CMOS?
Well, I've known about it, but like
You haven't tried it.
Yeah.
Nobody can get
So
me to
what's
try
making you want to try it now?
it. Vagina.
Yeah. Just like everything else makes me want to try something.
Vagina.
Yep.
Well, hey.
Ain't no well,
If that's
hey,
what
no,
it takes to try it.
no, because he cleared. No.
Well, obviously the vagina is good
see me?
enough
You
to
see
get
me?
him to try something that is good for him. So that's all you look at. Y'all could.
Jalen see me post mouth smoothies on Instagram for 19 months straight.
I'm about to say.
And now he's just now finna try some sea moss for the first time. Like,
Please don't listen to us. Please don't listen to us.
You all don't have a vagina. So, therefore.
Well, that's a fact.
yeah, like
I don't know what to say on that.
Case in
there's no
point.
argument there, but like,
But that shouldn't be the reason why he can't listen to us.
Well,
terrible.
now that's true too. Now that you're going to have to ask him. I can't answer that for him.
Am I allowed to speak now and defend myself?
Nope.
No. You had all.
Case closed, sir. Case closed.
Y'all need a gavel.
It looked very appetizing on FaceTime this morning. It looked like
jail?
applesauce.
Sea moss?
Yeah,
It is the
you talking about sea moss?
You
nastiest
gonna eat it
thing.
raw?
she took a scoop and ate it, bro.
Yeah, that's how your dad do it. He'll get two tablespoons.
know, but-
We not talking about him.
Yeah,
He
he's like
He different.
a barbaric sort of type.
I can't even do it that way. My
the first
friend
time
does it
I
like
walked in the
that.
kitchen and I seen him have a whole mouthful. I just looked at you and looked at him like,
I tried it and it would not go down my throat. And I tried to save it by putting it back on the spoon. It was a wrap.
Yeah,
I
that
have
was
to
different.
put it in a
You had to
smoothie.
refrigerate it?
You
Yes.
You're gonna try it in the spoon and you're never gonna eat it again.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in my smoothie.
Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be the way to do
Put
it.
it in my smoothie.
Yeah.
Because if you go,
Cause I'm not gonna lie, when she did that shit, she like had a hard time like washing it down.
had a
like
face.
dissolve it.
Yeah, she's making a face when she ate it.
Yeah. It's good for you though.
So she tried to thug it out, be tough for you. Is that what it was?
Type shit. You know
She was
what I'm
trying to rock you with the egg yolk.
saying? Yeah.
You ever tried to drink a raw egg?
Yes.
I did try to
haven't,
do
but
it.
I've seen your dad
We've all
drink
tried it.
I spit it out.
Dad showed me how to do it too. He said put some salt and pepper on it. Then he tried. He said that's the only way I can do it.
That's supposed to help with a hangover.
That's
I
one
ain't
thing
know
I've
about
heard.
that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I think when I
That's why
first met.
That's why he knew how to do it.
Well, yes, because when I
But it
first
helps
met
with
your
something
dad,
like,
I think, obviously the next morning he had a hangover and he put a raw egg, and I don't remember if it was salt and pepper, but shot it down, and I stood and watched. I'm like, what?
I tried it just like because I know people do it when they work out for protein. So I just tried it like
his
that.
wasn't no
but now it's
protein.
like chicken adrenochrome.
Basically.
What?
That's what it is.
Adrenochrome. Are you familiar with
You know
adrenochrome?
what
No.
it is? Well,
You know what adrenochrome is, right? We already talked about it with the baby blood.
baby
No.
blood.
Baby
That's how,
blood?
That's how the...
Yeah. It's just it's like
That sounds
it's a procedure where they
vampire-ish.
That sound like some weird.
it is, yo. It's like
It's a procedure.
It's what white folks do to live long.
To stay young, quote unquote.
Yeah.
They drink some baby's blood.
Look, let me run it down for you. What you're supposed to do is
Really devils.
This is a fact.
yeah. It's a Satanist ritual. I'm telling
No,
you.
it's real- this
But
is a
it's
real
a Satan
thing.
ritual that white people do.
Well, then,
It's
if you
not-
put it that way, then I can understand. I mean, I don't know what it is, but if it's a Satan ritual, I'm just thinking it's something like we were just saying, a person that will drink a raw egg.
No,
drink it.
no.
Not to say, I mean, I'm not to say it's some weirdo out there that does that shit for recreational purposes, but it is a Satanist ritual.
Okay, well, I ain't interested in no Satan
It's
or
when
no
you cut the
ritual.
neck of a child once you scare it, because when you scare them, you get that adrenaline running through their blood, and that's the best blood. And you got to use pure blood, and it's African blood. It has to be from a black person, and then you digest it.
And that's how they stay young and stay.
No, I've never heard of that.
Adrenochrome.
Yep,
Look it up. It's interesting.
it's wild, but it's true.
Well, you know what I would say to that?
Say something.
The devil is a lie. Not.
Yo. So does that phrase, where does that phrase come from? Does that mean that the devil is not a real thing?
No, the devil's
'Cause,
a
like,
liar.
No, the devil is a lie. That's the phrase.
I understand that, but no.
I understand how people use it now, but I'm talking about the origin of it. That would be very interesting if it came from like that.
I mean, it's literally like them wanting you to believe Christianity. It's like, why would you believe the devil? But how you gonna not believe the devil if you believe in God?
A lot of people do.
You can't have one without the other.
I mean, I get that, but
So
there's
it's like-
still a
Why
lot
Why
of
can't
people
you?
do.
Why can't
Yin and
you?
yang. You can't have good without evil. You
like
cannot,
peanut butter
because if it
without
was that was the
jelly.
case, then there would be no problems. Just like if you had
Who
straight.
created the term? Not the term, but who created the idea of like being horny before marriage was like the devil
Christians.
persuading you?
I don't think horny.
Being horny,
Christians.
that is not, no.
It comes from the idea that sex is marriage.
Sex, yeah,
Right.
you're not supposed to have sex pre-marriage.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
once
It's
you-
not saying sex is bad or being horny is bad.
No, you can't be horny.
You can't control of your feelings.
You're not supposed to
But it's
masturbate and
saying-
I thought,
fornicate
yeah. So how come I can't masturbate?
because
It's a sin.
yeah.
How?
you're supposed to do that.
It's
But how?
self gratification, and you're gratifying your
Someone's
flesh.
supposed to walk around just
Yes.
like
No,
Hard
get
dick.
married and have all the sex you want, because then
You
the
gotta get
Bible
married.
also says the bed is undefiled
But what if the
when you're
person I
married.
marry doesn't know how to make me ejaculate how I want to ejaculate?
Well, you teach them.
Get a divorce.
Well,
Oh.
You teach them. I mean, there's a whole lot of people. I mean, believe it or not, there are people
they're not
out.
capable of being taught.
Well, then you don't want them anyway, because if they don't have a teachable spirit, and that's just across the board, then you don't want them. But it ain't just taught for sex. They got to have a teachable spirit for anything.
I've always wondered about that like
Can't
logic.
be horny.
Well, no,
That's like last night. That's like last night. We was like, and she gonna be mad. I'm about to put her on the spot.
Who, me?
No, not you. When Selena was talking to her dad, she asked,
You can't say that.
Why not?
she asked what was the difference between getting baptized and taking a shower.
And that's a valid question.
Is that not, man, when she said it, I was like, that's pretty valid.
Pretty
but then
valid.
But then I had to think about it, and I was like, well, they kind of blessed the water
when you
Nigga, they take you
baptize,
to some lake.
But
you know
they
my
bless
baptism was
you.
at a public pool. I don't want to hear that shit.
they bless you though. When you getting
Niggas get baptized at
people
Riverside Park?
Bro,
Yes.
nigga,
Oh yeah, they
You
do. Get baptized in the river.
that don't work. They ain't blessing that water. That water is muddy
it's
and
what
moldy
they're-
and no.
It's
no.
what they're saying
No.
when you're going down
What they
in
say.
the water.
I can't hear you. I'm drowning. I'm like, what?
You
I can't
know
hear
when
you.
you got baptized, you could hear the words because for us, now this is what was repeated when I was baptized.
Okay, all right.
Then it says, then Jesus said, what was it? Now
You
I
can't remember 'cause
Now
I
listen. Now I thee baptize you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. For the remission of your sins, then ye shall receive the
Wait,
gift
it
of the
sounds
Holy
familiar. It
Spirit.
sounds familiar.
When you were baptized, that's what was said. And then they
been
whisper
baptized?
in your ear and say,
I had a little
hold your
blood on.
nose. And then they
That's all I
dip
remember.
you.
I got told that first. I got told that
Hold
first.
your nose while they were
You heard
saying.
your breath through the prayer?
Look, listen to
That's why they took
I'm
the
about to
tonsils out.
I'm about to explain.
That's
to you.
why,
I might be the only
that's
person in the
why
room
you
who hasn't been
almost
baptized.
drowned.
I
Because
got baptized twice.
That's what's
actually.
wrong with you.
The first time I
That's what's
got
wrong. You can't sit there and say
What?
God just be till you get baptized.
you've
you
never
don't need
been
to be baptized,
baptized.
bro. You don't need to.
You want to be baptized?
Wait, I can do it.
Go take a shower.
I can do it.
I took
I'm a
one before I came
minister.
here.
Then you got baptized.
I'm a minister.
Gross.
I can do it. I can baptize you.
He technically can. He technically can. You don't want Malcolm baptized. You know?
Let me
That
do
prayer
it.
gonna be
You better
ass.
be. Yeah, you better watch.
God gonna hang the phone up before he even.
Don't say that. That is not nice.
Niggas like Judgment Day comes. Like,
He could be like, no, because you let that nigga Malcolm baptize you.
it's gonna be so much you don't have to say to me, bro. Judgment Day, if I let Malcolm baptize me on top of the shit I've already done.
Deal with
already.
Malcolm's
but
baptism.
they
You
don't-
got to
when you
swim a
get
lot. You can't more than just go
You hear
down
what
and
that
up.
nigga be? You hear what that nigga be? Wow, this is crazy.
You got to swim. You can't just go down and up with Malcolm. You gotta take
I'm
some
gonna scare
laps.
you a little. They don't hold you underwater a little bit longer. Be like, oh yeah, nigga, look at you.
Now he's drowning you officially. Attempted murder.
Whoa.
You attempted to murder.
If you're gonna hold
You about to
it,
send me to the Lord early, nigga.
right.
Baptize you for real, nigga. The strength of the Black Panther has been stripped away.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Since
What's
we,
up?
you know,
Is it
we kind of already.
serious?
It's not serious. It's
Okay.
funny still.
All right, bet.
You know, we already kind of brought the topic up, and that put me on the spot. But I don't really give a fuck. What was the bet for?
What you mean? What was the bet?
Like what were y'all betting? Like money or?
We couldn't even
We didn't even
decide.
decide on what we
couldn't even
betted it
decide.
on. We didn't even figure
We
it
just
out.
knew that was a bet that needs to be made. So honestly, I guess
Did y'all laugh about it? Like after y'all made the bet too? Like
definitely. We had 2 conversations about it. We had the conversation when we made the bet, and then we re-brought it up. And was like,
I even made a bet that his bet was gonna beat my bet.
he did.
oh damn.
Yeah.
So he won the bet too.
Technically, we both won.
So y'all both won.
I didn't really agree to the second one, but he did make that bet.
We both won.
So basically, he tried to retract what
He just don't want to.
No, I stood on mine. I was
He
like, I'm
did.
gonna stay with mine.
He did.
But I bet his was
thought
gonna
about
win.
it and was like, yeah, this nigga Jalen.
Yeah, facts. That's exactly how it went. That's exactly how it went. And you actually
You blew out the
really,
water.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that, but it's funny though.
Hey, take it as you want.
It is funny. I had to make a phone call and she thought that was hilarious.
So are you in a new relationship?
Whoa, mom, slow down. Not on the pod.
Come on, man.
Well,
was like-
he said she, and he talking about it. So are you in a relationship? Or are you in a, what do y'all call it? I mean, look, I don't know what y'all call it now.
They haven't had the what are we conversation yet.
Yeah. That conversation.
But what
ain't
do
pulled
you
up.
all call relationships?
Relationship.
What stage are you in?
Okay, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's got to be,
Are you
Oh,
dating?
I'm
Are
dating
you,
in private.
you're privately
you're
dating.
I'm dating in
exclusively
private.
dating?
Yeah.
You're exclusively
I'm
dating.
dating in private exclusively.
So you're
You're
Nigga, you just said the
exclusively
same
Wait,
dating
that's-
in
that-
private.
That means that like social media.
That
is not
sounds like
gonna
you're in a
know.
relationship.
Facts. No.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Dating and
Dating and
relationships
so
But
see-
exclusively dating is a relationship.
No, it's
That
not.
is a difference.
No, it's not.
That's not a. That's not.
When you're
No.
exclusive, you're like
You're
focused
not-
on that one person.
Because look, dating is literally
And then
you
the
got
next
a
step is
pull and you got
relationship.
options. Like you just dating.
But
You're
that's
dating
what I'm
around.
saying.
Exclusively is
but he's
you're dealing with
exclusively
someone.
just dating one
Yeah.
person.
He's still
But
not
it
one.
doesn't mean
now I see
that-
it. Now I see.
So
it.
he's not,
Now I
okay.
It's
see
not a
it.
relationship yet.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
all right. So dating is like dating, and exclusively dating is just
You focused
dating
on that.
one
You
person.
guys
Yes.
make it so hard.
That's
I mean,
what it
It's
is.
a
Is that
battlefield
not?
out here.
Is that not?
I don't want no more parts of this.
Well, most of these hoes are stupid. Let's start there.
No, I'm just saying it's so many labels to just either you You are, you're not.
You feel
I'm
me?
with you.
It's
You
kind
feel
of like back in the day. Do you like me? Yes or no? Check a box.
You know how many notes I
Did
wrote
you
like
write a
that?
note yet?
Hey, you know how many notes I got?
Will you be my? Yes or no? I
can't
mean,
get too
it's that
detailed on here.
simple.
Okay.
Because then people gonna start adding some shit up. But I'll tell you off about what I did.
Wait, did you write a note or not?
Technically,
Yes or no?
yes.
Oh,
Technically,
all right,
yes.
all right.
And I'll leave it there. I don't want
That's
to get
fine.
too
That's
detailed.
good. That's good.
Wow.
It is a lot. Y'all make it more complicated.
Y'all make
I feel it.
why is it
Yeah.
so? Either you are or you ain't.
Well, Jalen old and young, so that's why it's complicated. For me, it's complicated because I'm picky. I want a heterosexual black vegan,
Yeah, that's a lot of.
and that is the smallest minority field
Yeah, that pool is
I
real
could ever
small,
think
bro.
of. And then it gets even smaller with me because I'm a black male heterosexual vegan.
Yeah.
I'm probably like,
In Atlanta.
Well, you would think it was more. Well, it's got to be more vegans here.
Wait.
As crowded as that vegan store, and we stood in line for an hour. Surely there's vegans here.
you see, everybody there was with somebody. I be looking.
Yeah.
Everybody there was with somebody.
Well,
And I don't want nobody with kids.
Really?
Okay. That's probably makes it such a smaller.
No,
circle.
what makes it small for me is I don't want no gay hoes because they be retarded. And like every bitch be trying to be gay now. Every single one. There's
Well,
not,
you said you was very specific about what you want.
and where are they? Where is that? Like sitting here right now, I cannot think of one person that description applies to out of all the people I've ever met in my life. Can y'all?
Yeah.
You know one?
What? Straight heterosexual black woman?
Yes,
Vegan.
that's vegan.
Forgot
Oh, that's
vegan.
vegan.
That doesn't have kids.
I ain't worried about you.
That doesn't have
I'm
kids.
asking, but do you know any of those people? Do you know anybody that fits that?
Let me pull up my Instagram.
No, he doesn't.
I think the no
Nigga, not
kids
off the top of my
may
head.
be more of a challenge than the vegan and the heterosexual.
Quick question. Can she be a heterosexual if she just doesn't prefer to miss a woman anymore?
No.
Or
if
what
you-
when she does
I mean,
some gay
you tell
shit?
me if a nigga has like, cause you know I don't do the double standard shit.
Okay, so that
you
makes
tell
him still
me.
gay. Yeah. That makes him gay if he does it
So
once.
you're saying if someone
Oh, he's gay
was
forever if he
living,
doesn't once.
I feel like, yeah.
You think?
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
because
know.
people
That's
can
not.
change.
Don't worry like that.
Yeah.
That's
Don't-
weird.
Don't worry
I
like
mean,
that.
I would say that's
would just be like-
weird and biased.
Very.
Well, no,
much.
I was gonna say it goes the same for women too. Then.
Nah,
If
don't
that's
worry
what,
like
if that's
that.
what it is.
Nah.
But I mean,
You
I
don't
would-
think so? Now that's double standard.
No. I'm saying
Yeah,
No,
that's
if he's saying no, that it
Like-
doesn't go for women. That's what
No.
you're saying.
I'm saying like if you gonna say like that for men, then you gotta feel that way for women. But it don't
Oh.
work like that. Like as far
Oh,
as
yeah,
like,
as far as public.
yeah, like it
Oh
don't
yeah,
work.
facts. Fact. Yeah, I mean, but
Okay.
public allows double standards. I'm talking about just everybody in this room.
Fuck the public.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about everybody in this room. Like, like for me, it's like if you're curious to do some shit like that, it's like okay, like you're
That's
gay.
fine, but
And
just
it's
be
fine,
straight
but it's
up
like
with it.
that's what you do though.
Be
but
straight up
but
with
like
it for
I
one.
know women who have dibbled in that lane. They've done the threesomes. They've
Mm-hmm.
dated women, but now they realize that they don't want to be with a woman. Like seriously, they want to be with a man. But I don't feel like it's like I think.
So they had a gay phase and they're out of that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and I think that goes back to Malcolm's point where it's like a lot of like women do that fake gay shit because it's
Fake
like
gay.
like a facade or like a.
I don't know
Trend.
what it is, bro.
It's a
It's a
trend.
mental illness. That's what it is. It's a mental illness. They got special needs. These hoes really be retarded.
It's a trend that everybody wants to hop on.
It is, bro. I see,
I don't
bro.
know.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
I hate gay bitches when they be doing that stupid shit.
I've seen
I don't
women,
hate gay people.
I really don't.
and I'm not like the gay police. Let's get that.
You the gay
There is
ambassador.
no such thing as a gay police.
But like, I can't like really validate who was gay for real, and who was not. It's not my business for real. But I've seen women who like I've never seen beyond that before. Where like they'll just like flip a switch and be like, oh, like yeah, like I want to do this and that to her, and like they'd be like drunk and like making out with motherfuckers at functions and shit. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you got down like that at all, but do your thing.
I don't know. I just
But I
don't
think
care
that ties
about it.
back
I guess
into
I don't think about
what
it.
Malcolm's saying, where it's
It's like
like
nothing to do with me.
they
So.
don't really be gay for real, which is also kind of like what the fuck are you doing?
They're curious. I don't know, bro. I don't think too much into it because I don't care because it ain't got nothing to do with me. So I don't know.
No, I
don't
feel
really
you.
have to say.
I feel you. I don't either because I feel like once I, you know what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, is that a question that you ask when you meet a young lady for the first time? I mean, honestly,
Now you have to. Like, The last 3 people I've been interested in, I've had to ask them, "Are you 100% heterosexual?" Like, that's been a question. Like, early in meeting them. Because it's like, if not, then I have no interest.
I'm about to say that goes with preference.
So if they,
Yeah.
they tell
That goes
you,
with
like, okay,
preference.
I used to have a girlfriend, but I'm not,
Then fuck you.
then you're good.
Oh, so the phase don't matter. If you had a phase, you're done.
No, not really, no. Because it's like, no, you've done that. Because, like, 9 times out of 10, if you
that's
do
fucked
something
up.
once, you'll do it again.
Got you.
It's a possibility.
Possibility, but I mean, okay, you got it.
And
It's
yeah,
your choice.
I got no.
Yes. Yeah, I mean that's
I
an
feel you,
individual
though.
I just
thing.
don't want no.
I
I just
don't,
don't want
but
no.
I
No,
feel
no,
you.
because no, let me say this. I feel him, bro, because it's like,
That's like holding a grudge on somebody.
well,
I mean,
it's not even holding a grudge, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, it's more so where it's just like on some, like, I can honestly say, bro, like, I don't have any desire to really, like, have, like, 2 women, like, kissing in front of each other, like, in my face.
Okay, so let me ask.
I don't,
All
like,
right,
I
so
don't
let me
get the
ask
whole
this.
facade shit that people, like, put on there where it's like, niggas are supposed to be turned on by that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what we're talking about. The public. Fuck the public. I don't
Yeah.
care what they talking about.
Well, I mean, but that ties into, like, why they do it, though. But it's like,
So you saying they can do something like that, but not necessarily consider themselves gay?
He's saying that some women do that
for attention.
to get the attention of a guy that they think may like that.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
But honestly, that might make the nigga gay if he like into some gay shit and getting horny off of it.
No, it wouldn't make him gay because he's.
Where did that
Most
start?
men want to see 2 women.
But where did
that's
that,
gay.
where did
I
that
mean,
start,
I don't
though?
know. How is that gay? The man's not with a man; it's with a woman.
But 2 women, you getting turned on by some gay shit is gay.
Oh, you're getting turned on by watching 2.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You getting
Yeah.
turned on by some gay shit.
Yeah,
Might be gay, bro.
I wouldn't say that it was gay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that the man that's watching that is gay. I
didn't
do
say
think
I
that.
say he might be.
Oh, I mean,
a higher-
the
Do some
whole
research
thing
on
is
that
a
shit. Like, where did that, like, fad start where that was, like, a thing that like, guys just love to see?
Just love to see 2 women.
Yeah.
More
I
women.
don't know. It might
God,
be white
that
people's
goes-
thing.
Might be Hugh
back.
Hefner fault.
It may be
Word.
who?
That's not a bad
I said Hugh
rabbit
Hefner.
hole to go down, though.
I said Hugh Hefner.
Playboy shit.
Playboy go crazy and
Oh, Hugh
literally that
Hefner.
was
And that promoted that type of shit a lot.
I mean, that's stuff
like
that's been
threesomes
around
and
for
dog.
years.
Like my nigga has a
years.
whole mansion full of shorties.
Is he a
Just,
pedophile?
is he a pedophile?
Passed away now.
No,
but, no, he wasn't a pedophile. They was always.
they was all at least
They was
25.
Forever?
Yes, they've all.
And they were
yes.
all
That's what
they
that's
were
what they
all
said.
willing. I mean,
and willing.
they were willing
Damn near a
and,
pimp,
and
though.
of
Willing
age.
don't mean
Pimp
you're not a
facts.
pedophile.
Damn near a
Fact.
pimp.
Oh, I mean, well, because of his age, and he had women so much younger. That's what I thought you were saying.
No, I'm saying
pedophilia
like,
is when they're like minors.
Oh, like
He's-
scouting them when they not of age type shit.
I mean, not scouting them, but like,
doing what he did, but with minors.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Everybody,
I don't
but
know.
all the women.
Because I know that nigga was really old. I don't know, like, if
They were
the
all
whole
at least
time
20.
he was always fucking with shorties that was over 18.
They were all of age. They were all of
See what I'm
age.
saying?
I
Like
feel
on
you.
some Elvis shit.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
I hate Elvis. And if you like Elvis, you just, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, the man is gone. Been gone for years.
Well,
So
I hate
y'all
it.
still.
Look, I wasn't around when he was alive. I mean, but hey, when I got here, I figured out what he was, and I hate him. And
You know, I went to
help him.
Graceland when I was
He's a
like 4
thief.
years old, and like it was not tight.
You said Graceland?
Yeah,
Is that his shit?
that's his like.
That's why I
mansion.
don't even know what that is. Neverland is shitting
Yeah.
on that.
It's in facts.
So fuck
Is
Graceland.
Neverland a museum now? Like, can niggas like visit that now?
They were talking about that, I believe. I'm not 100%
Whoa,
sure.
Michael Jackson
Wow,
said
Not
he's
100%
fumbling
sure.
that if that's not a museum right now.
Michael Jackson estate. Well, the estate. Last I checked is broke.
But you know he
But
ain't
you
want
know-
you know he ain't want the people in his business no way. That's probably a respect thing.
Hell, they done made fucking the Prince's house a museum now.
Oh yeah, that's a museum now.
Yeah, but like, the Prince family own his shit?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
yeah. I think that kind of played into like the whole thing where his shit wasn't on streaming for like a long ass time.
And that's also,
Like damn near like on some Aaliyah shit.
especially
Aaliyah's
after he
family
changed
owns,
his
like, all
name.
her like streaming shit. You can't find it on none of the streaming services.
They
Not no
been
more?
never
Yeah.
could.
The only thing you can find is that first album, what Agent Number.
Agent Number.
That's the only
Number.
album you can find on streaming services.
She has more albums than that?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Y'all know I don't know nothing about Aaliyah.
That's your fault.
But yeah, it's kind of like the same shit though. And I mean, if we all get together and plan it, bro, we got to hit that Prince Museum. 'Cause I feel like that'll be a vibe.
I might have
Be like a lot of
pancakes
cool
before we
shit.
go.
I'm thinking of basketball court too.
Hopefully they do. You gonna be shirts?
I'm not that interested in
I
Prince.
gotta be shirts.
I gotta be shirts too, cause I can't wear a blouse. That's dead. You could be blouses.
I can be who?
Blouses.
Who was that?
Shirt versus blouses in the basketball
Probably
game.
going over it. Going over your head.
Yeah, whatever y'all talking
Did you
about.
feel reference? Charlie Murphy.
He said, "What is that?"
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy.
You ever heard Charlie Murphy's Hollywood Stories about Rick James?
He was
Unity.
talking about playing basketball, Prince.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys want some pancakes?
Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
No.
Yeah, Eddie verified that story. What was that, 2 years ago? Or Jimmy Fallon?
I didn't believe they were lies.
I know, but like the fact that somebody else told that story from a different perspective, like it's hilarious. Like
The fact that Prince was like, what, 5'4" or 5'5".
Hooping on niggas.
I don't think he was that tall, was he?
No,
In
he was
the
he was
pumps?
tall. He was
He was. Oh, in the,
No, in the pumps he was about Mike height because Mike was like 6 foot.
I said, yeah, Mike wasn't short.
Nah, Mike was like 6
he
foot.
was
6
in pumps. He was that tall. Prince.
You
That's
see
what
them
I'm
shoes?
with
saying.
the pumps. You see the platform. Come on
see
now.
them shoes?
I know you see Prince.
Yeah, I mean, I love Prince. I do. But I just wouldn't have. I mean, I don't know. I just didn't think. I'm thinking about just his height. Period. I didn't. You know, I wouldn't.
Well, I
take it
recently
into
just seen
account.
the video,
y'all
watched the
trying to
video
say?
again of Prince, Mike, and James on the stage again. I was, just seeing the video.
Okay.
So, yeah.
He was
What's
5'3".
I didn't think he was
Michael Jackson is
5'5".
a
Like
villain.
Uzi
Because
height.
he was my height.
Kendrick might be taller than him.
Kendrick's like 5'6", I think, 5'5".
5'5",
Yeah.
something like
So
that.
he was 5'3"
What?
without the
He's
pumps.
a Gemini. Oh, wait, you mean his height?
I don't give a damn about
Nigga, Malcolm trying to connect.
Right, like,
Y'all heard what's wrong?
understood.
I have heard what's wrong.
All
You
right,
crazy.
then.
Somebody asked that.
That's what he told us. Damn.
I said it yesterday, that might be the best like album / tour merge of all time.
Damn.
Yeah, I seen you say
Yeah.
that.
Like I'm willing to have arguments about that, especially the Nike collab too. Went crazy.
Fuck Nike, but yeah.
That shit was hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The damn with the Nike swoosh below it.
Trying to think of some other tour merch that went crazy.
I don't know much tour merch. I don't usually like niggas merch because they put their name all on it. I'm like, nigga, we know your name. I don't want to wear a shirt that says.
I feel like it's like
Schoolboy Q.
owning.
I don't
like,
wear a shirt that says Travis Scott.
I feel like it's.
But the
kinda
name is
like
a brand.
Like,
Yeah, but I know I still don't care.
like owning a piece of history type shit.
Teach his own. Yeah, and it's like a time capsule piece.
Yeah, type shit, like time capsule.
Yeah, but like if you put your album title on it, that's enough. We know what you're talking about. Everybody knows what it is. Niggas
not
know when you
everybody
say
know.
Astro World is Travis Scott.
I hear you, but like maybe somebody that doesn't.
Niggas know when you say because the internet.
Niggas are not gonna know.
It's Childish Gambino.
Not everybody will though. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about the niggas who buy the merch.
And there's gonna be some niggas that want to buy the merch and have no idea what that is. That's what I'm saying. There will be. This is how we had this conversation about the Yeezy shit, where there's niggas that have no culture to that, but just want to buy them. Same thing.
Hell, and I can even piggyback
But
off of
they
that.
know they're Kanye
T-Rose.
West shoes.
Maybe they wouldn't.
T-Rose, I can
Maybe they're
piggyback off
literally on
of
Adidas.
Who
and
doesn't? Who the fuck doesn't know a Yeezy is a Kanye West sneaker? There's not one nigga out here buying a Yeezy that doesn't know that that's Kanye West shoes.
Okay.
T-Rose, I
Don't
can
put it past
piggyback off
nobody.
of what you said about the Kanye
Alright.
shit with back to the merch shit, which is kind of like not really watered it down, but like I don't like it. Malcolm, you just said Astro World. That's the first time that I've seen like somebody's like tour shit like on StockX being resold. I don't like that type of shit. Not even the first time. Let me say that back. St. Pablo tour.
Same point.
That was the first time that I seen people reselling like merch. and
That
shit,
was some
and it
hard merch
corny.
too. So I
It was hard, but like that's corny as fuck.
Wait, no, I'm talking about the tour merch though.
I'm talking about the reselling of tour merch.
He's trying to find somebody to compete with Damn, as you were talking about, the album merch.
Yeah.
The album
The
tour
same, the
merch. That's why he
Pablo
brought that
tour.
up.
Hey, that shit went crazy, bro.
Gildan.
We talking about Kendrick.
Gildan.
So you comparing brands instead of the actual
Bro,
merch.
I'm sorry, you're Kanye West. You shouldn't be putting your shit on a Gildan fucking t-shirt.
I mean, he don't own his masters, and he was in debt, that album.
I'm about to say, you gotta think this was 4 or 5 years ago. So like,
Who? Kanye West?
And-
But wasn't Yeezy a thing though?
But Nike won't offer him the infrastructure to do something like that the way they offered it to Kendrick.
Wasn't Yeezy already a thing though with Adidas? If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe not to this level.
it was in the.
I don't know.
It was in the
I can't confirm. I'm not sure.
runnings. Yes,
20
Yeezy was a thing. Yes, Yeezy was a thing.
But with Adidas though,
With
16.
Adidas,
2016.
yes,
Yeezy was out
yes,
2016.
Yes, because he's always been with Adidas with Yeezy. Always.
I wonder why they wouldn't offer him the infrastructure because they just gave.
I'm
they
just
gave-
trying to think on how merch production goes because maybe when the album came out it was, but maybe not when the merch was made.
I want to know, but you said they gave Kendrick the infrastructure to do all that shit, but they didn't give Kanye
Obviously,
that.
because he
Which
did
is-
it.
But I'm saying, I wonder what when it all went into that, because I know Nike they gave.
Well, Ye want
Kendrick-
equity. You heard how he
I'm about to
he
say,
wanted to sit at the table.
but they gave Kendrick his, you know, the merch collab shit, and then they gave him his own. They gave him like what 2-3 versions of the Cortez.
Yeah. But they might not get that nigga a seat at the table though. He probably just cool with that. He don't.
Got
He
you.
may not be.
I'm gonna
as
say
listening
Ye
to
wants
shit
more than what
Yeah,
Kendrick
and
is
Ye
asking
wanted more
type
than
shit.
that.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you gotta think this is tour. So I'm sure if he would have did that shit via Yeezy, Adidas and then would have wanted a cut.
Basically,
Tour
like
money
how
is they money. That's his money. Like that's going to his pocket.
Basically, like how the relationship is with Michael Jordan and Nike. How Jordan is his own brand now.
Sure.
And
Yeah. Now.
Jordan's owned by Nike though, right?
Yep.
It's his own brand, but it's a subsidiary of Nike.
It branched off. Though,
It's still a
yeah.
subsidiary of Nike though. Nike owns all of that. Nike owns Jordan, Converse.
Nike still owns Jordan.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why Nike's
yes,
on the
nigga.
Jordan boxes.
Yes.
It wasn't always like that though, bro. Like if you look at some of the retros, there was a time where
They're
it would
just
be
Jordan,
just Jordan
right?
brand.
Yeah.
Like some of the retros didn't have that was originally had like the Nike
wasn't
era
always-
on the back.
but-
Not
They
the
own
shoe,
them.
the box.
Even the boxes said Jordan brand, bro.
But
Yeah.
on the tag, it say Nike. Like where it
Really?
says your shoe size and all that.
That's
there's
still
Nike
it's just
logo
a
on the
Nike
logo.
swoosh. Bro,
Dog,
Nike has always
we can look
owned
it up,
Jordan.
bro. I feel like on some of the silver, I remember the silver and black boxes with the
Yes,
retro
with his
cards.
face. With his face and all
Yeah,
that. And
yeah,
had the
yeah.
card in. Yeah.
Bro, on those price tags, bro, that shit said Jumpman23.com.
That's still owned by Nike. Nike owns all of that. Like me and this nigga was working in the building where Nike was running everything. Literally.
And it's still, so that, damn.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan is jordan.nike.com.
Okay. I just remember there was a phase like where
He
like
just got a face. That's big.
that's what I'm saying. I remember there was a phase where it's like you saw nothing but the Jumpman logo. You didn't really see the Nike
He's a
logo too
face.
much.
You ain't. That's it's
Besides the Jordan
Yeah,
1.
Air Jordan is owned by Nike Inc.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
He just got a big face.
For 36 years.
Wow, it's been
Sounds
that
about right.
long?
Yeah.
that sounds
Ever
about
since he
right.
got on.
1984.
84, 85.
Wow.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Nike own all that. Nike is like the CIA.
Oh, let's talk about them hoe ass niggas.
Who?
The FBI. Since you brought up the CIA.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the Alphabet Boys and what they was trying to get a Bill O'Neal back in Nap. Speaking of
Yeah.
Naptown incident.
And I've seen this guy on Twitter before, Brother Jamal Nelson.
I've seen him on it too. So
Did you aware what's going on, Jalen?
No, yeah, I got
What we talking about?
all right, bet.
So, you gonna read it to your hoes? You want me to read it?
You got it.
All right. So, these white folks was white folksing again.
You said this happened in Indianapolis?
Yeah. Buddy, so MAAL317 went on Twitter to say, my reasoning for this thread is because FBI Special Agent Jason Johnson said if I disagree in becoming a paid informant, they'll have no choice but to speak to my friends, known associates, and family, which they knowingly know will tarnish my character, reputation, and business. So, I don't want to keep reading the entire thread, but I will give y'all the key points.
Yeah.
He went to a gun store to purchase an AR, and they told him that during his background check that he may be receiving a call from people who like check in on that from the FBI or the NRA or whatever, whoever it does that regulates that stuff. So somebody called him and pretty much reached out to him and said that, yo, you gotta have a meeting with us about your background check or whatever. And it was like, you can either come into my office,
Which is the FBI agent he mentioned earlier.
which is Jason Johnson, the FBI agent mentioned earlier, or he can come to or we can come to you. But he didn't want people coming to his house and to his neighborhood.
he didn't want that look. Yeah.
So he was like, all right, bet, I'm going to come in and talk to y'all. And he said he agreed to meet them at the FBI location that's by Castleton Square Mall. So
Is there a location in Castleton?
apparently by the mall. Apparently somewhere out there by the mall.
That's just probably hella like.
There's a bunch of like business buildings and stuff over there by the mall.
It's
So
probably,
you can
it probably
tell.
don't say FBI. Probably is like some
Of course it ain't gonna
restaurant or
yeah.
some shit.
Of course it
Chicken
Pizzagate
spot.
ass shit.
Yeah.
Kenny's,
So Jordan's
Kenny's
chicken?
Chinese food, all that.
It's definitely a Jordan's chicken.
Jason Johnson, you was sick nigga.
It's in the basement of Twin Peaks.
in the basement of Twitter.
Yep. But yeah, long story short, he said they ended up asking him to become a paid informant seeking information about Black Lives Matter protests and affiliations in the city because they think that BLM is a criminal terrorist organization.
What?
And they chose him because he's the perfect fit, and they know people would not suspect him to be an informant just
That
because
is
of what he represents.
terrible.
Yeah.
So they tried to pay him off, and he declined.
So y'all know for sure he declined?
This is
It's in the thread.
This is how he's explaining the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So, yeah, they
I mean,
tried to
I'm
get
not
a bill on them
surprised,
and-
but that's sad.
Yeah. And he
Because-
said they tried to bribe me with getting paid for any information he give them about any possible criminal activity involving BLM because they see his website and the content he posts on social media. They said when fellow black people see me, they wouldn't suspect me as an informant, so I'm a good fit. And now they won't even let him get the gun that he was trying to purchase because
he said no.
Yeah, because he declined the offer. And apparently, wait, just 1 second. Yeah, apparently now since he declined, he said they're gonna be going to his known associates and pretty much question them about him to make it seem like he's worked with FBI and this and that to pretty much ruin his reputation, I guess.
So he put it out there first.
Yeah, you let this be known.
Yeah, well, that's the best thing to
And
do.
now he said there's an open case with the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Y'all be safe out
I'm
there
not
at home.
surprised.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brother Jamal Nelson, man.
Now y'all know why I be trying to kill all these white folks who be
Stay
doing
up.
this stupid shit.
Alphabet boys are the worst. The worst.
I just hit to my follow too.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And then people wonder why we don't. And this is why, and this right there, that right there is a prime example why I don't and will never understand why any person that is not a white person would, 1, trust the government, 2, believe in the system, or 3, call 911. I don't understand any of that.
That's crazy. You bring up the 911 shit. I don't know if I said this here or not, but I saw it. Huh?
Chirp, chirp.
911.
Nah, like I got it, but it, like that was just random.
I thought of the video of New Year's.
Yeah,
That's why.
no, that's funny. But no, like I saw a thread where it was basically talking about like white people not calling the police, and it made me think of the many a
You
times.
said black?
Yeah,
Got you.
it made me think of the many times where I should have called the cops. I don't have to get too detailed. Y'all know who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. Where I was being harassed, but somehow, some way, and we can kind of go into that Joey Badass short film in a minute. Shit was going into my favor,
Oh, yeah, no.
just off the
no.
strength of me being what I am.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
Just
or
with your Muslim beard.
Not even being funny.
and it kind of probably having like a little hint of marijuana being smelled in the apartment and shit too. It's like
It just
how
all
can
would have
I-
been bad in your favor.
Yeah, how can I maneuver out the situation? I
Yeah.
can't.
So you all don't think, and years ago I would agree, and I somewhat still agree with what you're saying, but I do find now that when cops are being called, whether the female calls the cops or even the male calls them, because the female's acting, crazy. Females now too are being arrested and being taken away from any type of scene like that, domestic or whatever the case may be at the time. It's not just the male, the
It's
black
not,
males.
but it's dominant with
Yeah,
black
it is.
males.
It is
That's
more dominant.
Yeah,
But
that's
see,
probably
back
a
in the
small
day,
percentage.
it was just hands down.
Straight up the
Guys
male.
going to jail,
Yeah.
even if there's a
Yeah.
woman that they, didn't even want to, just hands down, it's going. But
Yep.
now you
You
do
get the right
find-
one, they'll look for some shit to try to.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
And
yes.
that's why I never, like in my times where I should feel safe calling the police, I never did it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
try to de-escalate it myself.
Yeah,
but,
I understand.
You always got to.
I mean, this day and age, being being a mother of 3 black males and then my, even a male grandson, it's hard. I mean, it really, truly, even just thinking about the shooting of the young guy that
in
got
Minnesota.
killed. Yeah.
Dante.
Chicago situation too.
And his mother's on the phone with him. I mean, this is the sensitive side, menopausal side. I don't care, black mama side. But I was watching something on Hulu that I record. I can't remember if it was Station 19911 or whatever it was. But they had, because the recordings are way back in when it was the Black Lives Matter and George Floyd, they were doing a scene. And even to this day, when I look at stuff like that, I get teared up and emotional because it's so real. And I mean, and you guys being, black males, I know you have your own level of, anxiety or fear or concern or anger. But as a mother, and fathers too, but since I'm
I like
the
to call
woman,
it properly placed paranoia.
Well, yes. I mean, and you rightfully so.
Almost like on some survival tactics. Like,
Exactly,
yeah.
but it is so. As a mom, it's heartbreaking. And I mean, when I say, I read something on social media that, if you're a mother of black sons, you pray a little different and a little harder. And I just find that so constantly, just throughout the day. And Malcolm would tell you this, and this is crazy, when they lived at home, or even if they came to visit me when they moved out, and they would leave, and within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, if I heard a siren or police in my neighborhood, I'm on the phone calling, where you at? And they'll say, I'm where I told you I was
like,
going.
I'm
Or
good.
are you at home? Or are you good? And I know that sounds crazy, but I did, because I'm like, okay, they just left the house. I can hear it. So within 5 or 10 minutes of leaving the neighborhood, did they get pulled over? Did something happen? And I do it to this day. Malcolm obviously is here in Atlanta, but if my oldest son or my middle son leave, I'm calling. If I hear I'm just
They know
just
your children. You
doing
can
it.
say the names. The audience listens.
Marcus and
Martin.
Martell, when they leave, I call and just want to make sure. And it's sad, but
It's
it
sad
is
that
so
that's the
real.
reality, but yeah,
It's
I'm
the
with you.
reality of it. And my heart, because every time I see that, I only can think about, and not just my children, but even you all as their friends, it would just devastate me to hear something of that. When Malcolm, when you was leaving, when you worked in Indy and got a speeding ticket. Well, they pulled you over for speeding.
That's the
We talking
same
about
job.
that was like the week before we started the podcast.
Oh, was it?
That's the same
And
job
I get that
with
phone call at 2:00 in the morning, and the first thing I said to the cop is my son okay? And he's gonna say, well, yeah, ma'am, he's okay. He's got a little scrapes and bruises. Why does he have scrapes and bruises? If he's okay and you were just arresting him or giving him a ticket, why does he even have a cut, a scratch? Why does he have anything on him?
Right.
And so that is just a hard call to receive at 2:00 in the morning, and it's a police officer, and obviously after a long year of bull crap going on, it ended up working out, but that stays, that's just on top of what I would always think anyway. So when I get a phone call, it could be 2:00 afternoon, and Malcolm call, and I'm like, hello, Mom, because that's how you say, Mom, and I'm like, what? What is it, Malcolm? But sometimes my heart comes way up here because of that mom. But I'm learning mom, the different tone. Yeah. That is nothing but a joyous sound. But when it's another sound, it's like, oh, what happened?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Like,
And
these motherfuckers got me fucked up.
so it's sad. It
Somebody
is
could
so
just messed up my food order, and I could say call you like that.
yeah. But I mean, obviously, when I realize it's a food order, I'm like, okay, breathe, and you cool.
I'm like, wait, nah, we ain't cool. These niggas got my food messed up.
You can hang up
Like,
after that. Well, you find out some food, or you just
Right, I can just be like, done. But yeah, so when the FBI's and the police, I don't know what it's gonna take, but it's sad.
Don't say it when you remember. But when we were leaving the house, that's why I said what I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Today.
For that exact reason.
Yeah, but that scares me because
but it can't though, because that's the reality. You can't be scared of reality.
right. But it's almost like the outcome, the end outcome of that thought would not end well for you, no matter whatever angle you look at it. So that's the thing. It's like, what's the end result? Yeah.
If I'm assuming, do I think
We can't talk about it on the podcast.
I think I know.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah. So anyway, it's I tell you, it's a hard thing.
That's why I had to quit that
deep.
job. Because of that. Because of them.
Yeah, same thing happened in T Rose.
Yeah.
Same county.
Same
Yeah.
job. Same.
Well, I mean, not to the degree of you and yours, but even with Marcus. And Carmel. And it's like, just stay in Marion County.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
Well,
how
he's
I
kind of
feel.
retarded.
I'm about to
We
say,
all told him
look,
that. before he left the house.
But you know what? Listen.
My pity level just shot this.
But no, but I'm just saying, but that's sad because in Indianapolis, we should be able to go to Avon, Brownsburg, Fishers, Carmel, wherever and have dinner or enjoy whatever they have without feeling harassed. I mean, I have a niece that literally, this is no joke. She has what I say is PTSD because of how many times she worked at a nursing home in Carmel and how many times they pulled her over leaving at midnight for some crazy stuff, and just messing to the point it just made no sense. And so now, and she works for me but it's like, I'm not going to Carmel. If her client has to go somewhere and it's anywhere, and I'm like, I have to say, it's 88th Street. It ain't past 96th Street. You're not officially in Carmel. Yeah. But I understand, and she's a female.
Right.
But I understand where that comes from, and it should not be that way.
It should.
It just shouldn't. So, and it makes no sense, and it's at the point in Indy, I'm like, just stay in Marion.
No, it's literally to that point.
Yeah,
Like,
just stay in Marion. There's just no reason for you to, and I know people say, well, if they ain't doing nothing wrong, but you don't have to do anything wrong.
Exactly. You don't have to do anything wrong at this
you just
point.
don't.
So,
you don't want to be pulled over and chastised and car searched, and then they find, a crumb or something, and then now all of a sudden you got a major issue going on.
Relax.
So, I'm sorry, T-Rose. I ain't trying to stress you, but
that is my confusion with your nephew and the stuff he be on. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. So anyway, that's crazy.
Yeah. And I say, if you work a night shift and are a minority, don't work outside of Marion.
So all that came about with the 911. So I get it, because when you first said it, I'm sitting over thinking, why would you not call 911? I mean, if something happened and I needed to call 911, I would. But that's coming from a standpoint of me versus where I see where you guys and I'm not meaning domestic, but anything. I mean, I live with your father.
No,
we getting
anything.
up there.
I would never call the police for any reason.
So if he slip and fall and I can't get him up and he's not coherent,
call somebody to come help you. He's not coherent. Call one of your sons to come and help you. Call somebody in his cell phone that is a man who can lift him or help him. Do not, ever call the police. Getting him up is one thing, and coherent. Not coherent, meaning that he's going to need a fibrillator or some oxygen never under any circumstance would I call the police or condone anyone calling the police around. Well, I mean, I can understand. Or to my residence. Yeah. Well, I mean, it would depend for me. Because of the state, I mean, I'm in the healthcare field. But I'm saying you could call somebody to help you take him to the hospital. Well, you could always do that. It depends. Because that's the only thing you're doing when you call 911, calling someone to help you take them to the hospital. It's and different that's just a bill. Because they can. It is. No, it's a bill. It's a trust and believe. That's a bill, and that is a life or death risk every time. Trust and believe. I know it's a bill. Yeah. I've had my fair share. I remember my sister had to go to the hospital. I woke up in the ambulance? Bro, we was knocked out. She wasn't responding when my dad tried to wake her up. And she was knocked out. She had a crazy high fever, like ridiculous. And this is when Taylor was probably like as tall as this thing. So I'm just in the bed and they just running back and forth trying to get her to wake up and stuff. And next thing you know, I get woken up saying you about to go to your nana's for the night while we go to the hospital. My nana comes through, picks me up. She's driving behind the ambulance. My mom and my stepdad are in the ambulance, so I can how I'm looking at this camera is I can see them standing over there, and I just see my mama clutching her purse, holding her her head back. My stepdad's over there consoling her. They just both looking at Taylor, and I don't know what's going on. I'm like, all I know is Taylor's in the hospital bed, and it ain't good. Yeah. That's all I know. Well, yeah. So I mean, you all from Nap, so y'all understand when I say it's 79th and Harcourt, and you know where St. Vincent's is from 79th and Harcourt. Mm-hmm. And I was in a accident. That's why I got this scar on my chin where guy just pulled out and just the whole 9 yards. And actually, I had unhooked my seatbelt. I don't know where maybe I was trying to run to St. Vincent's, but by the time the paramedics and stuff got there, they put me in the ambulance and took me. That was $1,000 hospital bill. I mean, ambulance ride. Yeah.
from 79th and Harcourt
To St. Vincent.
St. Vincent.
A grand.
Literally.
A grand.
Now you know that's crazy.
Just to drive you down the street.
I would have walked.
She said she
I
was
was
trying to
like,
run.
I'm like, I'm good, fam.
I mean,
I'm
I was
good.
kind of obviously, whatever. But yeah, that I'd never forget that.
I'm
Cause
sure somebody
thinking,
you knew was driving around the street probably would have picked you up. I'm sure somebody, any episode small, they would have. Is that Michelle? Is that her?
Yeah, but yeah, I get it. I
But
do.
nah, yeah.
We can piggyback off of this just real briefly. Kim Potter has been charged with second-degree manslaughter in the Dante Wright case.
I was like, who's Kim Potter? Oh, you talking about the white devil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
The white devil.
The white devil who
Dante
shot.
Wright.
She's a white woman, the
Who
cop in
mistook the
Minnesota.
gun for the taser.
Thought
Oh, okay.
She's
See,
definitely special needs.
I've not followed that. I
yeah,
see
that's a
stuff
crazy
like that. I
ass.
cannot.
You seen the video?
Everybody go.
Y'all ain't seen the video?
Bro, I can't even take
The
that
taser
serious.
and the gun don't even
I
look
can't even
alike.
take that serious.
Did y'all see the
dog.
video?
Yeah, bro.
I have not even fully watched the. I mean, I've seen like the clips of George Floyd. When I say that stuff gets so deep, and I
ain't seen
cannot
the- I ain't
really
seen the
watch
Dante
that.
Wright video,
but I
but
haven't seen the
She's-
video of.
She knew what she was doing. She went straight for the gun. The taser's on the other side. She knew what she was doing.
So that was considered, according to her, was an accident. She pulled.
You hear her on the video. I just shot him. Oh my god! Like she sounds like she's
delirious.
yeah, but
She acting.
the way that the outfit is set up, you know where your gun
And
is.
do
you
a
know
taser and a gun
No.
feel the same?
And see, I talked
like
to
no
a
weight or anything?
Bro, they're distinctly different.
That's what I'm saying. I know the taser's
Taser's
bright ass
square,
yellow.
right?
And don't, like,
No,
when you,
the shooting.
Bro, a
They have
Glock
the shooting
17
taser.
is a Glock 17 is like 7
when
something
you
pounds.
aim the gun, you're looking at the weapon in your fucking hand before you shoot.
You seen how quick she pulled the trigger though? Like she didn't even look, bro. You seen the
Oh, so she
video?
didn't even aim shit down.
And
I was
you
saying,
know you know how big a full size Glock 17
Exactly.
is versus a taser.
And on
Oh,
the
my
the
God.
handle of a gun versus the
Yeah.
handle of a taser that they got, the handle of a taser is much more like it's cut off damn near halfway compared to a gun. So there's no way she thought that was a taser. And the formation and the build of a taser versus a gun is bulkier than the Glock. So there's no way she thought that was a taser.
She needs to be euthanized today.
Tonight,
So she retired.
retired.
Yeah, I mean, she sent in her resignation, not retired, in her resignation. And someone said it's because if you do that, you still qualify for
Get
your pension.
Yep.
But then I heard that it wasn't accepted. So I'm not sure if her resignation was accepted or not.
Just saying,
Rest in peace to
if they do the
Dante,
manslaughter
man.
shit, it's like
I mean, it's sad. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, rest in peace to Dante.
Manslaughter shit is like
they can't expect. Y'all said
They,
they can't expect it to just keep on just being protests, and I'm gonna leave it there.
They can't expect it to be on pro.
They
Just
can't
be protest.
expect it to just be protests and then niggas forget.
but that is part of. Let me tell you, that's part of the plan.
The protest.
This is no. These filmed happenings are part of the plan to make
yeah.
protesting escalate to rebellion to give the excuse of martial order.
Yep. Literally, it's feeding.
I feel like we've had this conversation already before.
I'm about to say
we may have, but
it's part of. It's definitely part of the plan. Now, how we maneuver about responding with it is up to us. And if we fuck around and go against how they want us to respond, which is
like that.
to retaliate, to basically be brash and be pissed to the point that we responding back with force, so they can enforce the martial order and give us all these military disciplined ass rules and shit and keep us under order and give them more of a reason basically to shoot off at us. More of a reason to kill us off. As easy as they are
That's what
doing
I'm
already.
saying. Like
So,
everybody, when you go outside, you see a police officer, just shoot them in the head. Everybody.
pow.
No,
Why not?
no, I'm not going to say yes to that. And we will leave it at that.
We
We
Okay,
can
just the
plan
white ones.
To disagree.
Just the white ones then.
I don't know about that one because you seen Uncle
No.
Tom out there.
But we can beat their ass though.
Fuck, you gonna get one in the leg
I
at
thought we
least.
talked about the safety pouch before too.
The safety pouch?
Yeah, we
we
brought
did.
that up.
What's it say?
Oh, well, I seen
You
it.
Put your ID and shit.
We
on
did,
the window.
for real?
Bro, they're not gonna go for that. They still gonna try to put.
It's a gun. It's an orange Glock. Fire.
No, they're gonna be like, roll down the window. Roll down. I'm like, nigga, you have everything you need in this pouch. Like, roll down.
I'm
the
not
window.
rolling nothing down. You have my ID, my.
He's resisting. Put out the orange pouch. He's resisting.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that Joey Badass short film?
I thought we were gonna talk about it.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Man, all right. Let's
Hey, yeah, how'd y'all feel first? Cause
One, it was trash.
you think it was trash?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was trash.
See, I don't
was
think
just
it
too
was
short.
trash.
think it was too short.
I didn't know it was gonna be that short.
I think it was trash because
The ending last time.
the ending was trash.
The last time.
No, 90. No,
I'm talking about the last
100th.
time when like.
The 100th time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about when the cop like was playing along like.
No.
having them think she was sweet.
After that was trash because it was
Oh.
it was trash to me when he went through that shit over 50 times and never once took Shorty gun. One, that's unrealistic.
He didn't find out she had a gun till the 99th time, but I hear you.
Well, you know what I meant. As soon as he found that
he
out,
still trusted the cop versus just offering him.
But he was going off of like, you heard him say, no matter which way I go about it, we didn't see every result, but no matter which way he maneuvered with it, no matter which way, I end up dead. And that's where he got that idea when she was like, I don't know. That's why he asked her, what would you do if somebody was trying to kill you every day? He was like, well, I'm gonna kill him back.
We
But,
talking
like,
about this movie on Netflix called Two Distant Strangers. And this guy pretty much, he met a girl and like he stayed over her house and he's leaving the next morning to gotta go home back to his dog. And every time he walks out the door, he gets into
A series of events.
a fateful encounter with the cop who ends up killing him. And then once he dies, he wakes back up in Shorty's bed again and it starts all over.
And he
And he never makes it home.
Relives that loop.
It's like a
Wow.
Yeah,
So
it's
by
a
the time, I think they're by the 99th time, he pulls up on, it was either 98 or 99, but he goes out there, he recognizes everything that's about to happen at this point. Like, he's calling everything out. So he goes to the cop, and this is after when he was like, maybe I should talk to him, because Shorty was like, I don't know, maybe I'll talk to him. So that's when he was like, I'm going to try that. He goes out there, calls the officer by his name. The officer, at this point, doesn't know him. He's like, what the hell? Like, what?
But they've both been remembering every encounter.
Yeah, at this point,
And that's what we don't know until the end.
the officer literally knows that everything.
I want to say this. There was a shot in there that I thought was really, really cool where Joey got shot and
It's about the
the
Africa
blood came out
I knew
in the
it.
shape of Africa. Did y'all see that shit?
I thought that was a little
That
corny.
was number 99. That was number 100 or whatever.
That was 100.
You thought it was corny?
A little bit.
Definitely.
Really?
Yes, nigga. Yes.
Oh man.
Like what?
His
I'm
blood.
fucking with that.
His puddle of blood, like when it spread out, it made the continent of Africa. I was like,
No
Well, what was
Madagascar,
that?
though.
What was
my
the
question,
symbolism?
what was the?
They was
But
calling
it
him-
has to
they
be
were
a
calling him
reason.
nigger.
Have y'all may have missed something for it to, you know what I'm
I
saying?
thought that was
Usually,
cool. That wasn't like.
Okay, wait. We all
Like-
threw our
like the
shit. So
symbolism?
let's try to think what you're saying.
yeah, because sometimes you look at something and there's a reason for certain things
I think
that
it's because he was a
happen.
black dude.
Like that's all
Yeah.
I got.
So because he was
That's
black
literally all I
and then
got.
Africa
And
he
then at
just
the very end, they give you like a large list of like people who've been killed by the police.
You got the names that are pretty big, the big names, you
Yeah.
know, Brianna,
Okay, right,
and all
right.
that. And then they have a whole strand of lists they're just going through. They're just going down. I think that scene right there was probably like a minute.
Yeah.
The way they was going down them names, it might have been like a minute. Alone.
And like the big ones, they would put the reason like to the right of the person's name, or not the reason, but like what they were doing before
what they were
got
doing.
shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, but I feel like it could have been a little longer, just a little bit.
Yeah, it could have been 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And I think they could have thrown in one attempt in there with him trying to kill him.
Yeah, I will say that when it ended and it was like, bro, so he's just stuck in a loop.
He
That
said, I
blew
don't
me.
know. Either way it go, I'm getting home to my dog. First of all, nigga, don't nobody love their dog that much to get shot 99 times by the police.
It was more.
He was
I think
just
that was
trying
a
to get
reference. I think
home,
that was a
right?
reference.
I don't think black people love their dogs that much.
Yes, they do.
White people love their dogs that
No,
much.
y'all
no,
tweaking. That's
no.
stereotypical.
If you are a
Don't do
dog
that.
lover, regardless of what
To
you're,
get shot by the police 99 times?
No
Who
one
you
loves their
think?
dog.
Who loves their dog more than that much?
Well, no, I'm not. So
So you
that
gonna be
was
stuck in Shorty house forever? Because you seen what happened when he got stuck in Shorty house. They came up there.
But T Rose, I'd rather
And how many black people do you know have the fucking dog treat at?
a what?
Well, when you live in New York like that,
I'm about to
that
say,
was
come on now.
believable.
You seen the money?
But I do feel you.
You seen that
Okay.
nigga's bands? Like he's good. He's
just-
living.
That was I thought the same thing. I was like, this man got the treat app. But then I was like,
I don't know any black
I was
person with a treat app for
But
their
look
dog.
though,
bro.
look. Then I thought about the homie Xavier. You know, and how he be moving to New York. You know, sometimes it gets too late and you don't want to travel all the way back 2 boroughs away.
Xavier
you
would
might
have a
to-
dog treat app on his phone.
If you had a
You gotta
dog,
think
you feel
about
me?
that. I'm about to say this is New York. Like this is the way they set
You gotta go 3 boroughs away just to get back home to feed your dog every night. No, you
Right.
might fall asleep at the homie crib. You might get drunk. Like what happened with him? You might meet a shorty on your way to the crib. Like, oh no, I'm going to her crib. And like, I gotta feed my dog though. But like,
He's like, I'll be home soon, dog. Never made it home.
Damn.
But yeah, he's just stuck in that. He's still stuck in that loop right now.
yeah. That's why we ain't got a new album.
He's stuck in the cycle.
He's stuck in the loop trying to kill Officer Burke.
He's a rapper.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that name.
Yeah, he's trying to kill Officer Burke.
And I can't even finish them. I can't finish them, bro.
Mom, you started them, didn't you?
You said you started episode 1.
But I started watching last night, but I could be kind of scared. I was like, I don't know, this got some kind of spiritual content to it. I can't.
I don't really like the spiritual shit mixed with the black trauma. That's not really.
Yeah, and it just was so. I'm not sure if I would finish that.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I'm tired of white people profiting off of black trauma.
Got you.
That's not tight.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
no.
not tight.
I'm tired of Tyler Perry doing it. Let alone white folks.
That's how you got started. And it was really black women trauma.
That's how I looked like that light-skinned nigga
But like,
with them braids in my head.
You like Shamar Moore?
I did.
But I don't think it's more so. I mean, you have to kind of back that up a little bit.
Well,
I
was about
get
to
what
explain
you're
it some more.
saying as far
I
as
was
the
laughing at
trauma.
Shamar Moore braids,
But the black women trauma, as far as Tyler Perry, it is trauma. But what it is needs to be talked about.
No,
because,
that's fine.
But
Because
a lot of
they
times,
don't-
a lot of times, it's attacking successful black men and making us out to be predatory.
I don't even think
Well,
those are the issues.
I don't
think
even
it's
think-
too long. I think he's just been doing it too fucking long.
Yeah.
Fact, but I mean,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is also
those stories
a
do
point.
need to be told. But
he
with my
doesn't do them
pro-
as much now.
Yeah, I know. But for the time
But
period that
what
it was
got
done,
him on the map? Yes.
and I think we've had this conversation
Yes,
before.
we
Like,
have.
I used to have a beef with him because I'm like, bro, there's more to black stories than, oh, my life is shitball, my husband beat me, my kids ain't shit, I'm a stripper to live my life, this, and that. Like, oh, I got
feel like he
raped.
picks the
Like,
worst
But-
situations.
It's
but-
more
but-
of a black
Very
experience than
But
that.
what's the difference then when these rappers are talking about their life because
Oh,
that's
but
what
hold
they
on.
live and they
The
experience.
good ones
Mom,
evolve.
I
The good
talk
ones evolve.
about, trust me, I'm the hardest nigga. I'm like, when it comes to being hard on people about their content,
Yeah.
that's me across the board. Whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's I'm firm in that.
But I'm saying that
consistent in
because that's the. I mean, obviously,
I have a problem
his
with that,
story and what being
Yeah,
homeless and what he experienced.
Yeah.
That's what that's what you see in the neighborhood. Now, as he
Right.
has evolved, huge and on the map financially and in the movies and plays or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I noticed that there's more of a film. It's a switch. Now it's like Bishop Jakes have.
But you think it took 15 years to realize there's another story to tell?
That's what I'm getting.
That's just
at.
my whole problem. It don't take
took
15
too
years
long. It
to
took
realize
way
there's another
too
story
long.
to tell.
Yeah,
Like, you could give us a break every once in a while.
Yeah, I can see
We don't
that.
have to relive our shitty lives on TV when we're trying to support you and entertain ourselves.
And I think he tried to take his break with like House of Pain or Meet the Browns, like some more
The
comic
comedy,
relief kind
yeah.
of thing. But even
That's not
then,
that's not the same stage. though.
yeah, even then,
That's
that's not
like-
the same compared to what he started with and where he got on with,
Yeah.
based off of what we know. When you think of Tyler Perry, what you think about?
Medea.
I was about to say, J-Man.
But what is Medea usually? She's usually
Yeah.
the one that brings everybody together due to a bunch of trauma going on in the family, right?
Because it's always that
So did
one
she die or
person that's
not?
the strength. Did he
Man,
die?
Medea.
He
Medea
just
passed away. I feel like he killed Medea off.
Did you watch the funeral?
Yeah, did you watch it?
Medea's funeral?
no. Is there
She had a
Medea's
funeral.
Medea got killed
I don't
off.
think she died.
No, I don't think she died either.
Oh, he ain't gonna kill Medea. Now he just put her to rest. As far as
Medea's funeral. I swear
she
that
was at a.
That is the name of the movie.
I don't think.
But it wasn't her.
I don't
she
think.
died,
No,
though.
she didn't
I don't
die.
think so.
No, he ain't gonna.
But
kill
y'all see they finna do a prequel called Mabel about Medea's life, like before she was old.
That ass.
I seen something about
Who's
that.
playing young Medea?
Tyler Perry's son.
Might be Magic Johnson's son. I don't know.
Shut
I was gonna
up.
say, what's
I
his
don't know
name?
who's
How they
playing.
heart? Ving Rhames?
Nah, we getting Magic son.
He's too old.
That. I like Tyler. I love Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Magic son, no, he can't. I don't know.
That's why I said they ain't gonna get him for that.
Oh, but
What about Jesse Smollett?
gay people are trying to.
That
like,
nigga's not even in Hollywood no more.
Oh.
That nigga's not in Hollywood no more. He probably jealous of his sister.
His sister cute though.
Yeah,
His sister going crazy. I couldn't finish Lovecraft Country though. I couldn't.
For real?
I was just confused. There was a lot going on, bro. A lot.
Did you
Like
finish the first season?
a real
I did.
confusion.
I did. I fucked with it.
Okay, how you feel about it at the end?
What is this you're talking about?
Lovecraft Country.
It's on HBO Max.
As far as just like how everything panned out,
But did you finish Black Mirror as well?
Black Mirror. Yeah, I mean I've watched Black Mirror before.
But you finished it?
I've seen pretty much every episode.
Okay, no further questions then.
Well, now what about Behind Their Eyes? Have y'all
Oh,
seen
you don't
that?
like Black Mirror?
No, it's not that I don't like it. It's just I don't appreciate the lack of character building. And
That's always been the
story to
premises.
follow.
That's always been the premises of Black Mirror. They're all like
And I've
little
never
short
appreciated
stories.
it.
So you don't like shows like that, like short story shows, or where it's like the.
I don't like
episode-based?
I don't like when I can't follow a character on an emotional journey.
Got you.
So you don't like short stories, then?
I do, but in the sense of
And that Joy Bad shit is a short story. You don't like it.
no, but there's a bunch of short films that I like. I even write short films. Like, come on now. I like
Yeah, I'm confused.
American Horror Story, where they let you follow somebody throughout 10 episodes of a season.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna switch the entire world of what it is, every episode, every 30 minutes, then it's like, what is really going on? What's going on here?
Because it's not
How do I
focused
even
on
know
the
what this
character.
show is?
It's focused on
And
the
I don't like
mission.
shows that aren't focused on the character's emotional journey. That's what I'm talking about. It's not that I don't like a short
I mean,
story.
they kind of squeeze it into that 30 minutes though. That's what makes it good. Cause they do it pretty well.
I would have to disagree because I've seen like 4 episodes and I didn't like it.
What is it called?
Black
Black
Mirror.
Black
Mirror.
Mirror.
Black Mirror.
It's a
Really?
show that's based. Every episode is a different concept that they're getting across. Like there maybe it's a futuristic kind of really a big ass what if. It's a big what if, really.
Oh,
Shaking
So,
the
like-
magic 8-ball.
Yeah, like
What
it's a
if?
really
That
big
Based
was
what if.
around,
crazy.
based around like our realities that we
Ba-
go on right now.
did you? What
Like-
if that? Have y'all seen that? Right?
Oh, it's a movie or something?
Oh, I thought you were talking about
No,
that.
it's the show. Like the show is literally like a big like what every episode is a big what if. Like what if this was the reality?
You
Like
talking about a movie called What If?
yeah, are you talking about an actual movie or show?
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix.
There's a certain episode of Black Mirror that I really like.
Which
that
one?
inspires me to get my credit high. That bases your like social.
Based off of
I know
social.
you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
I hate
I see
that.
what if.
I hate that.
You don't like that episode?
Only because
I
I mean, granted, that's where we're going, but
Yeah,
like
it's a TV show.
What if?
that's the stupidest
Watch
stuff
that.
in the world. Like we're about to.
I feel
really
like
be-
that could possibly be like a thing. in the
That's why I
future.
say I feel like that's where it's gonna essentially get to. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me say that if it got to that point. But that's just the stupidest stuff in the world.
Jay, are you familiar with predictive programming?
Pretty good program.
Or
Predictive programming.
Predictive programming, or is it
Propaganda. Are you?
that may not be the right word, but it's something programming with a P. Like
Certain just put out the
like
program.
preparatory programming.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of the reason for remakes as well, because they want to make sure that every generation is instilled with this program,
With the same message.
which is
man.
why I like they do
Lion
remakes.
King and Aladdin, Mulan.
Those are
type
cover ups.
Those,
But I mean, those are
of-
examples.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
examples of remakes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with what you just said, tied into the remakes, like spreading the same message for different generations.
Yep. Yep.
I
can't remember
never,
why I brought that up.
I never knew that was the term, but I'm aware of the practice of it.
And what
though.
it is,
Yeah.
type shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember why I brought that up.
I'm about to say,
Well, we
even-
were talking about Black Mirror, and I feel like you were about to go down and say that Black Mirror
Oh.
could possibly be a part of
The
that.
concept you just said
With the credit
could
shit.
be a part of that.
the
Yeah.
social status. Shit.
Oh, bro, I think that's why I'm kind of drawn to it because I feel
Purge
like
as well.
Definitely.
I think that's why I'm drawn to certain shit like that, bro. Because I feel like certain shit like that is not made by accident. Like
A lot of stuff
it's
a lot of stuff isn't.
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot is
yeah,
it,
it's like
like-
meaning behind that type.
Let me
of shit.
take that back. A lot of stuff that we are shown
Mm.
isn't made by accident. Because there's a lot of stuff that could be made, you know what I'm saying?
But a lot of stuff, the stuff that's pushed to the forefront, the stuff that gets approved
Yeah.
versus the stuff that gets denied.
It's like the radio versus underground music, as you would say. You know what I'm saying?
That so fucking sucks.
Yeah.
The underground music don't exist no more.
Facts. Because that was, if you
I
was,
don't think underground music exists no more.
not at
Not
all.
for real.
Literally, your underground artists are literally right in front of you now. They're right there.
That's because independent is popping now.
That's what underground was.
But like,
Being independent was underground, yeah. back
That's
then.
what it
but I'm
was.
saying like, the underground still exists. It's just more people have access to it, but not the mainstream. If that makes sense.
Russ.
The masses, but not the mainstream, which makes it not underground.
I'm about to say Russ.
Just because it's not
Mass,
mainstream don't
not
mean
mainstream.
it's not under. Just because it's not mainstream don't mean it's underground.
See, I've always been brought up on like that's what it was.
No.
Mass and mainstream, two different things.
Yeah.
Literally, Russ.
With the internet, there's a gray area. Well, he's mainstream now.
Now? You think so?
Definitely.
Can you fault them? Because I mean, but it's the day and age of the internet,
Who am
though.
I
So it's
faulting?
like, well, I'm saying not them.
I'm faulting the world. I'm not faulting no artist.
I'm not the artist, bro. I'm talking
can't
about like the. Is it dead or is it?
It probably
It just stopped.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, this is my third time turning it on. But where the fuck was I going with that?
You was talking about can't fault them. You feel like the artist something.
Well, no. What I was trying to say is that, like, okay, so say it, my shit comes out and it sounds like it's got like the underground vibe. Like,
What is
like,
that?
oh, what's his? I forget
What is
the dude's
underground
name with the
vibe?
hard ass. Like you sit in the chat. I forget his name.
Coda the Fiend?
Yeah.
Coda the Friend?
Yeah. Would he be considered underground?
I wouldn't say no.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I would have considered him an underground artist.
He's independent.
Like dope shit, not the everyday fucking nigga who listens to 96.3 is not gonna know who the fuck that is, but the music is good content.
That's mainstream. Niggas who every day listen
See,
to
that's what I'm saying.
96.3,
I've always grown up with it being if it's not
recorded,
mainstream.
I can get up.
Yep.
You said
Yeah,
what?
I've always put it to if it's not mainstream, then it's underground.
Yeah, nah.
But like you said, the internet makes
I
it.
wouldn't say no. Yeah.
The internet makes that gray area to where that don't
Yep.
really exist no more.
Yep. That's what I would say.
And that's
They it gave you a caveat to where the masses can know about it, but it not be mainstream, but it
Facts.
still be underground.
Go ahead.
Griselda up until 2019.
facts.
So let me ask you this: when we went to that show in 2019, they weren't underground no more. They were mainstream.
No,
But they weren't underground though.
no, not underground. Definitely not.
But
How you going on a nationwide tour and you underground?
If anything, it was just independent. They massive. They're
Right.
not mainstream. You could be massive and not mainstream. Shit.
I get it though. I get it.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people, especially like my generation and older, have grown up with it being like that. But it's like if you're underground, that don't mean you suck. Like for instance,
And a lot of people did that. A
like,
lot of people put that too.
for instance, bro, like when Jay Dilla was Jay Dilla, for real, niggas will consider that underground hip hop. Even though the world loves Jay Dilla and everybody knows who he is now and
I
shit.
feel like underground was more so just a term they threw there because they didn't have an actual like term for it. I guess you could say
Underground was shit that had a buzz,
But
but
now it played on the radio.
it's like a cult
Crazy.
following type shit. Like you had a following, you had a
Yeah.
fan base, you had
That's what we've always like took it to. Like
So if you wasn't mainstream, it was literally you was
underground. But the shit was hard though.
there's no. Is there? What, do you believe there's a negative connotation to underground?
A lot of
You
people
keep-
put
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
A lot
yes.
of people
let
put
me
negative.
explain that
Yes.
because it'll be the niggas who don't know shit about the fucking game. Not even trying to be funny. It'll be the niggas who don't know shit about shit.
Who be like nobody even knows that.
Who like nobody knows who this is or this don't play or like you gonna throw on Nas for the bitches and niggas like that. And that's why you have to like break it down like that.
Niggas like that just have terrible taste in women.
Niggas like that
And
just
music.
have a terrible taste
Yeah, terrible taste in bitches
in
and
life.
music.
I'm putting it in life because if your music taste suck, your life suck.
Yeah, if your music taste and your women taste is trash.
Yeah, that's 2 out of.
Then I
yeah,
can't even
you
trust your
losing.
food.
You just
I can't even trust your food opinions.
losing.
And
It
your
don't
shoe
matter at
game
that
probably
point.
ass too.
Oh, your shoe game just ass water. You probably one of the hype beasts.
Don't get me started on IBs.
But,
bro.
yeah,
Don't get me
I was just
started.
saying.
Don't get
I
me
was just
starting to flare some shit up.
I was just
Because
saying.
they just announced the Lightning 4 is August 7th.
I know. I was just
And
saying.
let me tell you something right now. All you little motherfuckers who don't know shit about the fucking shoe game and wasn't outside, getting in trouble on 23isback.com. Like, come on,
Let 'em
bro.
know.
Come on,
Let 'em
bro.
know.
Come on, bro. Like, you niggas was not there, bro. So, August 7th, stay the fuck out the way when the Lightning 4 is dropped. Me and JJ need a pair.
I'm getting a pair too.
Me and Malcolm and JJ need a pair.
That's my comeback to the Jordans.
For real?
The Thunders
Jays.
or the Lightning?
The Lightnings.
Those motherfuckers are hard,
Because in high
bro.
school, I copped the Thunders. I stunned
You had
them.
them?
Yes, I stunned them for about a year.
Oh, man.
Then my foot grew. And I was flex. I loved my Thunders.
Oh no, I just wasn't a fan of the Thunder or the
You know
Lightning.
another 4 that I really love that I wish it would come back out with?
What?
The Cab 4.
The Cavs?
The Cab 4. They were the Nick colorway. Like orange and blue.
Nigga, when
the
I
fuck
got my
Because
pair,
Cavs colors used to be orange
They
and
used to
blue.
be orange
like
and blue.
back in the day when Jordan was beating their ass.
like this was
Yeah,
yeah,
they was
they used to
That's
have a whole different logo and
When
everything.
actually
nigga
when Jordan
put
hit
out a
that when
whole-
Jordan hit that shot in the 4s, he was
wearing them?
it's Cavs. And those are the color.
and that's the
plays.
colorway,
He's petty for that.
bro. Jordan's a petty
damn.
nigga.
Bro, this nigga has a shoe called the 6 Rings.
But that's,
Where the shoe was made of each shoe he won a championship ring in.
I know, but that's not petty though.
That's petty. And
no.
he dropped different colorways in the teams that he beat of the 6 rings.
That's
Yes.
the pettiness of it.
Yeah, bro.
That's
yeah.
the pettiness.
He's a fucking goat.
Yeah, Jordan's a wild nigga, bro. Yeah.
You didn't watch the documentary, did you?
What documentary?
The Last Dance.
The one where he was
They don't explain all that.
They don't explain that, but they explains how his pettiness gets. They explain how this
Yeah.
nigga maneuvered.
I definitely didn't watch it.
Yeah, but yeah.
I know he petty and I know he's competitive. You talking about the betting shit?
No.
Okay.
No.
But he has a few shoes that are like
That are
themed
like that are
after
based
him.
off of that, yeah. Nigga has a few that are based off of that shit. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta face something called.
we're doing a break real quick. No,
No, we good. We good.
Okay,
we
my
good.
fault. My fault. All right, but yeah, he's a petty nigga for sure.
Yeah,
but them
that's
Cavs
hilarious.
fours,
I didn't.
Top
Hey,
tier.
look, that went over my head. The colorways being the teams he beat went over my head.
he said
He's funny as fuck for that.
Yeah,
Though.
bro.
Right.
Yeah.
every shoe got a story.
Yeah, that
Every
nigga
retro
petty.
got a story too.
That nigga petty.
Yeah.
Very much so.
That's why I wanted the last shots.
Oh, that's a petty shoe.
That's
at all.
I wanted
That was a flex though.
After I watched the highlights from that
Blue
game,
games too.
after I
Flex.
watched the highlights from that game, I said I want this shoe.
The 14, the last
I
shot
want this
14s are a flex because he
nigga.
designed that after his car. Nigga
Yeah,
said, "Hey, bro,
Ferrari.
just throw
Yeah,
that up.
yeah.
Yeah, take this design,
Gotta
throw it on
know
the
that the
shoe.
Ferrari.
And I'm wear these and bust that nigga ass in them.
Bro. And he busted.
And he bust that nigga ass in them.
It's a wild nigga, bro.
To the point where, who's they playing? I don't even remember.
Jazz.
He was busting their ass.
He said, I don't even
He was
remember.
busting their ass.
But
And
yeah.
y'all know I don't even watch sports. So for me to be there watching Jordan highlights was like, there's a few niggas highlights I've seen, and I'm just like, oh, these niggas go crazy.
Oh, definitely.
And one of them is KD.
Nigga's a 7 foot tall nigga that can dribble the basketball like a point guard.
That's not normal.
That is
That's not
automatically going
normal.
crazy, right?
Yeah,
That's not normal.
That's not normal.
I watched it, and I almost missed the bus watching this nigga go crazy.
He said, I almost was
watching ESPN highlights, probably in like 2013, 2012, maybe. Jordan
years.
highlights,
I know you seen Kobe.
Magic highlights. Oh, Kobe for sure.
Come on now.
Magic highlights. I said three niggas, but it's really more. Magic, Kobe, and Bron.
And Brian, all right.
I'm like, these niggas go crazy. And I hate to say Bron because I don't like him, but
That's
them
crazy.
niggas can fucking ball.
That's one thing you can't take away from them. Niggas can hoop.
Yeah.
Them niggas can hoop.
How many of them niggas I just named play the same position? That'd probably be a fire
Who'd you
team.
name? Jordan, Brian,
Jordan and Kobe play the same position.
Kobe, and Magic.
But Kobe could play any position except for center.
Bron can too.
I'm about to say Bron can too. Bron's all around player too. KD too. KD too.
But KD too
Magic
big.
too.
KD damn near too big to play any other position.
Nigga,
What,
you
he
just
play-
said
what, he
that's
play
a
power
seven.
forward.
Bro, he's
He was a small forward and a power
small
forward.
forward, but he can play point.
a small forward,
He
he
can
that
dribble the
big.
basketball too. Yeah.
He's 7 foot. A small forward. You know what a small forward's position? That's an all around player.
No,
That's a
but it
small
sounds
forward.
like they should be small.
It's a small forward. A power forward is the next level. So a small forward is still a big nigga.
The way the
Carmelo
height
Anthony used to be
usually
one.
goes is point guard's the shortest player.
Yep.
It was traditionally point
Traditionally.
guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward,
And center. Yeah.
Let's build this team I just named real quick.
You just named Magic,
We got Kobe on the
Jordan,
point, right? Or y'all want to put
Magic
Magic
be
on the
point.
I'm
point?
putting Magic on point, nigga.
Magic on the point.
Yeah.
You can really have Magic or Bron play point.
No, I'm
but
putting Magic.
Magic more
Magic
so.
on the point, so-
Because Bron's a bit better scorer.
So who gonna be the power forward?
You only named 4 niggas. We missing.
I
a nigga,
named 6
bro.
niggas.
Name six.
Jordan, Kobe, Bron, Magic, KD.
That's 5 people.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
yeah.
my bad. I thought I named 6
Okay,
niggas.
let's see.
So out of them 5, who Magic is the point.
Yep.
I'm putting
Kobe shooting guard,
Yes.
Jordan
Shooting
small
guard.
forward, Bron power forward, and KD center.
Yep. Just like that. Literally. In that order. And we can fuck around and switch Jordan and not Jordan,
I'm about to make
but
that team
So
on
you can just
2K
put
when
them
I go
niggas
home.
out on the court, be like, y'all go play.
I'm about to make that team
Type
on 2K
shit.
when I go
nobody's
home.
winning. That's the USA Dream Team 2012. All over.
I'm about to make that team on 2K when I go home and see how they pan out.
See how that work?
Yeah, to see
Let me know.
if they win it all.
Let me know if I should
So
be
did
good-
you
I'm a
ever?
good
I know
coach.
you've done this before. I know you've done this before. Have you played the 2012 USA versus 92 Dream Team?
On 2K13, yes, I definitely did that.
Okay.
They had Charles Barkley too.
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie, the 2012 team was more fun to play with, bro.
more fun to play with?
Yeah,
Yes, I will give you that. The 2012 team is more fun to play with. But
92 team just
92,
got hella defense.
them niggas got defense and they know how to get a bucket. And don't let them niggas get a fast.
Don't defense win games though in basketball?
Usually.
Sometimes,
As long as you at least got 1 or 2 scores.
Yeah, you got match that
Or
scoring.
is it football? What
No defense
Football.
wins game.
It's in football where that originated from.
Okay,
But,
it's
like,
football. I know that's a
but
term.
basketball, it's like you can have all the defense in the world, but you ain't got niggas who can score for real. You're gonna be, especially going against niggas like KD and Kobe who can just like score all night.
And them
It's
niggas
gonna
are
be a
good
long
on both
night.
ends.
Cause you can have the other 4 niggas on the court locked down. If that one nigga's busting your ass all night,
Good.
Right.
yeah, cause Kobe scored 60.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
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 That nigga scored less than 40. It was a bad day for
That
him.
nigga, wait. Kobe did more than 60. That nigga did 80.
That was one game, 81. 81 points on one team.
Jalen Rose.
That's where the 81 come from.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn, cuz, how
He
you
scored
doing
81
like
points on that
that?
one nigga. That's crazy.
It ain't on that one nigga.
Hey, that's all I know.
It was on the team. The whole team needs to be held accountable for that bullshit.
Hey, that's even worse. What you mean? They was rotating who was guarding him?
As in, nigga, Kobe is all over the floor, which means everybody needs, wherever he goes, if he goes in your zone, step the fuck up. And you can't handle it. I'm sorry.
It was funny because I was talking to Gatto about this game. And I was like, wait. I said, so you told me one nigga was guarding him all night. They didn't think he needed a break or nothing? Like, switch you. He said,
Didn't
no,
work
nigga.
like that,
Nigga
no.
started laughing. He said,
Yeah, I would've laughed.
Somebody else
Bro,
was like,
no.
I was like, hey, I didn't know. I thought he was just busting this nigga ass all night.
No, the team.
And nobody did nothing.
The team. Substitutes and all. The whole team. Going crazy. Dunking on, it don't even matter if you guard him because you fuck around, get dunked on. You fuck around, get crossed up, you might fuck around, get splashed
Let's
on.
go outside and hoop right now. I feel like I'm feeling my inner Kobe.
I mean, where's the hoop?
I'm almost 24. Come on. What's up,
I am
Jalen?
24. What's up? Man,
Kobe
we need to
here.
get Eddie because that nigga be talking shit.
We can do 2-on-2.
Your Kobe year.
I'm bet.
We can do 2-on-2.
Jayla, you trying to hoop?
But we gotta schedule a basketball game.
No,
Let's do that.
You trying to hoop?
Let me get in shape. Give me about like a month to get in shape, and then
Jalen, I told you last time I touched the basketball, I airballed him.
I'm about to say, I think we're all out of touch, Jalen. There's no excuse, bro.
I'm out of shape though. I'm not used to like.
I'm
running
out of shape,
around.
nigga. I'm out of shape.
We cannot play full court either. I got asthma.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, I was just sitting soft
And my
over the
kneecaps
wrong
didn't grow
way.
straight, T-Rose. You only play full court basketball with asthma and
That's
fuck
the only way I know how to
kneecaps.
play, man. Y'all trash.
I was just sitting slouched over, bro. My insides started hurting because I was sitting the wrong way, nigga. So I need to work out.
What's past the
Y'all
dad
niggas sound
bod?
like y'all dying.
What's past
Jesus
the dad bod?
Christ.
That's whatever you are. You got a grandpa bod. JJ finna be a dad, ain't he?
I hope
Be
not.
PJ.
Being
3J.
being a kindergartner and being a new dad is wild.
Damn, he stole somebody, bitch.
That was young
That's
boy
all I'm
life.
saying.
That was young boy life, wasn't it?
Damn. Don't do that to my man.
See that nigga got the
what
same
else?
lawyer as Gucci in 06? That beat his murder case? That beat Gucci's murder
He said he
case?
feel like he Gucci Man in 2006. He
You said that already?
He said
He
it in the
definitely
song.
he said that in the song.
Yeah. I feel like
Apparently.
I'm Gucci Man in 2006.
He got the same lawyer that helped Gucci beat his murder case.
What else we got to tackle?
Oh, I was supposed to like go in from the DJ Mustard bitch. The shopper DJ Mustard shopping bitch that
Oh, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, to-
I seen that shit.
yeah.
But it's not surprising to me.
No, not surprising, but like just in case you motherfuckers didn't know to keep praising her and all that extra shit. Yeah, Kim
No,
and
I
Chloe
just-
did the same shit.
You know, I just said that it's really wild how like the Kardashian family has a hold over like.
They going to hell, all of them, every last one of them, including Stormy.
Yikes! Yeah, right.
Nobody told Travis to stick his penis in that white devil.
She did. She said, Travis, put it in me.
Relax.
Big, your big black cock.
Yo.
Travis.
We don't need the poor reactions.
That's what she said.
Put your
She said, rodeo, right? Take me to Astro World. Head ass.
You know, I've never understood how. Damn, see, I don't want to make something like hate speech,
what?
but like, I've just never not hate speech, but just like, I don't want to just like make something. I'm just like attacking white women, bro. But like,
say it to me, I'll tell him.
fam, it's just like I've never understood how like, cause I be like seeing some of the shit that white women be saying in porn, and I just be like, how do niggas be getting turned on by this shit? This shit
Yo, let's ask Jared.
You seen Weirder? You
Let's
seen
ask Jared.
Weirdo? By Gambino.
Yeah.
She was like, the bitch said, fuck me harder with that nigger thing.
We gotta call Jared because he like that kind of shit with his kink ass. He gonna be He-
Like I don't know. Like, is it like? Cause like I don't know. Like, do you like teach them like the shit that you like for them to say?
No,
Like,
they're
or do you just let them just call it a cock?
what he said. They're
There's no way.
They're
all
native
these,
racism.
there's no way
just-
niggas is just letting white women say fuck me with that nigga.
Which is
dick.
why I said let's call Jared because according to him, it is.
Do we all know somebody who's currently actively pounding white women?
I just
Sadly.
told you.
I mean, I'm saying, but I'm trying to get.
I know
everybody else.
another one too. Yeah.
We
all do.
I can say, yes, we all do, off the people that I know that are.
Oh, all three of us know the same person or people.
Yeah.
And I
You
kind of
wanna- you wanna call them
discovered
real
that.
quick?
Do I want to call them?
Not at all. Not to talk about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't want the insight of a black man who will openly speak about fucking a white woman
And like it.
without disgust in their voice.
Yeah, and like actually like it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I just realized we probably have no white women fans.
That's fine.
I feel like I've been like saying like, bro, it's a rap for like any like white fans for real, bro, who like
If they feel us and
Don't
understand
have-
us, they would be fans.
who don't have like some type of sense of humor
Yeah.
or would be able to laugh at this type of shit. Like, it's a rap. Damn, see now I want to confess something.
Fubu, for us, by us.
Here, I want to confess something now, and
What?
I don't want to get canceled, but this is just something that I do. This is something that I do. And
What,
like,
you beat off the white woman?
no, bro. Like when I be cleaning the trucks, bro.
The
and,
fuck
like,
is he talking about?
I found like strands of like white hair. I just get disgusted. Like,
Hey, bro, that shit like feel like a sickness. Don't it feel like you touching like
like I get nauseous.
you get the jitters and shit.
Bro,
Like,
like,
buddy, on how high when you reach under the bed.
bro,
and grab
like,
the car.
Oh, my.
like I'll have on gloves and I'll immediately take those gloves off with the hair on the gloves and throw it in the trash and get a new set of gloves.
I feel you.
And I
do
think
that with
I
hair,
think
though.
it's because, and this is
It's the whole light stereotype.
yes,
I
yes.
figured it was a light stereotype.
Yes,
You get
it's the
scared.
light shit.
You're like, oh, wait, I'm making
So like
light
yeah,
shit.
so ever since then, bro, ever since like I was like in the second or third grade, bro, where I got that lie to me about lice, I've just anytime I see white strands of hair, I immediately think it's lice on it or attached to it, and I just
Yeah, I always presume white people are dirty anytime I come across them and I don't know them.
I remember the first
I worked
time
at
I realized
Renner
I
Center.
have dandruff. I was in Spanish class
You
in
what?
8th grade.
You did what?
First
10th
time I realized
grade?
I had dandruff.
I was that shit like in fourth grade.
Well, I always had like a small ass fade. So it's like, can you get dandruff for the fade?
You got a dry scalp, yeah. I had a really
It's
dry
not in
scalp.
your hair, it's your scalp.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get a dry scalp like that until I had like a big old afro.
You started growing hair, yeah.
I guess I've always had dry scalp.
And that's the majority of what times that it happens when you grow out your hair and stuff. That's when usually scalps become more dry because you start taking less care of them. Majority of the time, I'm not gonna say for everybody. You know
But look though, I would moisturize my hair, maybe probably just not my scalp.
now, when you say moisturize, you really mean like thoroughly, like with creams or oils or whatever, or you mean like just water? Because some niggas really say that they just moisturize and will like going in the shower and that's it,
No,
which
that
is
dries it
trifling.
out more.
But I'm with you. I'm just explaining.
Got you.
from-
No. Now I don't moisturize.
Got you.
But
Keeping it natural type shit.
no, I just don't know how to take care of locks.
Well,
But actually, I do. I just call me like, bloop, 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 bloop. Yo,
nigga said I do. I just call somebody else and they
how you what? I'm on the next flight out. And she be like, say less.
just watch your scalp, man. Take care of your scalp. You got dreadlocks. Take care of your scalp. That's where.
Bro, I be trying. I was in there with Q-tips and jojoba oil and some other type of oils.
Put your hair like up. Like
Yeah.
you put your hair dreads up. Yeah.
No, nigga, my shit was parted. I had these when these parts was fresh. I was in there with a Q-tip and some jojoba oil, going like this and that and this and that and that and that. I got some bars about it.
All right. I feel it. As long as you're taking care of it. See?
I tried.
See?
It didn't work that way.
Ladies, he's trying. So somebody want to help you?
Yeah, please, man.
You got, especially, preferably a vegan.
Look, let's add that to my
To your
caveat,
list.
to my preference. Will help me take care of my hair.
I just want to say thank you too, by the way, bro. I got hella points for that vegan food truck shit.
You got hella points?
Yeah.
Jalen would never shake up with me ever again. It's been weeks since we shook up, y'all. Like,
He ain't never going back in your room. I can tell.
Oh, bro.
He's just a rat.
I was really scarred from that one story at the old crib. I don't think I went back in there ever since that story was told herself on this bed.
The long shot. Nigga.
Yeah, bro.
what?
The long
I think the
shot.
next time I did go back in there, but it was like brief, was for the 420 shit with the dabs.
Yeah.
But like other than that,
Other than that,
Oh, we was dabbing?
nigga, he's talking about the story you said,
you nutted on the wall, bro.
bro,
At the old crib.
where you took that long shot.
That was
Yeah.
at the old crib?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, you did it here too?
What?
That's just your thing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
We
that's
talked about that because
like,
that's Jay. Like, he was like, "Yeah, bro, that's just you got a thing with long shots, with long
yeah,
cuts."
that's your
shit. Like, he
thing.
called
Like
you-
nothing on
He
wall.
did say that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like,
That's your thing, bro.
It's cool, bro. I like
I don't
feet.
like pulling out, so nothing on walls. This one thing.
Ooh. I might have to say what I said last week.
Y'all niggas is getting
Keep
gross.
that-
All right,
keep
let's
that
back
in my-
on the notes because
That's
these
to
niggas.
myself.
Are we done yet?
These niggas, no.
That's to myself.
It's time to eat.
Hold on, I'm hungry. I ain't no food.
Paint them white.
The toes?
The wall.
Oh, okay. So, is Naptown about to start having check-ins on artists that make it? Because who is this Maida shorty?
Oh,
Apparently she went to Pike.
apparently.
Y'all went to Pike, y'all know?
Look, we cover 8 years of Pike. Do you know?
I'm about to say yeah.
Never seen her in my life.
Never.
Me either.
So y'all never seen her?
But I'm not credible though. I call somebody else.
And I was corny. I was corny and lame. When I
So
went
you
to Pike.
call somebody, and I'm gonna call somebody too. We gonna see if anybody ever heard.
All
This.
right.
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah,
I'm
call
calling
somebody
my
that
nigga.
was kind of like known,
I'm
or
calling my nigga who know everybody.
yeah, or was cool with a lot of people. Cause yeah.
Hopefully he answer, because this nigga never answer.
Now, as you seen in the notes, I put she was Indianapolis born, but she was LA raised. If you seen that, so that's what at least that's what has been told. So let's find out something. How you say her name? Maida?
I'm not sure.
Maida?
But either way it go, it is lit that she got signed in Rock Nation. It's just this is a little weird that I can't find nobody who's ever came in contact with her.
And everybody we've been talking about.
Damn, I knew this dark skinned niggas don't answer. That's why you don't trust guy and niggas. No offense, Jalen.
That Mark.
Man.
Damn.
The only other nigga I could call to know everybody is somebody who's fucking a white woman. But
All right, let me go down my road deck. So
Rolodex.
I'm gonna give one more go. One more go real quick.
Let's see.
I'm hungry, man. I don't know what I'm about to eat, y'all.
I'm fucked up.
Think I'm about to just eat a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I call that nigga old number. That's why Odell he wasn't gonna answer. Nigga's an old number.
Oh, man.
He gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about?
Oh, you calling this nigga?
I don't think he gonna answer, y'all.
Calling a troll.
Damn, the podcast clout don't work. Niggas don't answer the phone no more for the pod. Oh. Bro, all right, so we live on the Brother Guys podcast, right?
Oh, is that who I think it is?
Yeah, this the new Joker.
That's the Joker, the Black Joker.
Yeah.
What's good, nigga?
What's good, niggas?
Yo, so look, okay,
mic.
so you seen Shorty that got signed to Rock Nation, right?
Yeah, she's from Indianapolis.
Have you ever seen her before? Do you know her? Do you know anybody that knows her?
Never in my damn life.
So look, and word on the street is she used to go to Pike. So you know, me and you, we was there, and we cover a completely different 4 years than Jay Manley right here. So we trying to figure out between the two of us, well, I guess 4 people, us and a phone a friend, if anybody has ever seen her. And we so far, we ain't got nothing.
What class could she possibly be in, though? Like,
I heard it was 2013.
You heard it was 2013.
So then
what I
we need to
heard.
call fucking, whatchamacallit? Marcus.
what's her name?
No clue. As far as like government, I just know the
Maida.
stage name is Maeta.
She's probably one of them hoes that went to Pike for like 3 weeks and then switched to another school.
She went to Pacers.
Yeah, that says.
She's only 21.
Well, I wouldn't know.
No, I'm just playing. I don't know. She's only 21.
Yeah.
Ain't no way she graduated 2013 and she's 21.
Who the fuck said that, though?
That's why we don't know her. Okay, this
She's
makes
21.
sense. She was there after us. All right. Never mind, bro.
You need to call Sincere, nigga. That's who you need to call.
That nigga don't. Do he go to class, nigga? All right, bro. I'll get up with you.
All right, G.
Yeah, right on.
Y'all be safe.
Yeah, you too.
So yeah, she's only 21.
Oh, this
Years
is
old.
the person who committed that bullshit.
He look gay.
That did that bullshit out at
Fedex.
the airport. For what?
He look like a leprechaun.
Did anybody say there was a like? No.
It's not something for jokes, but I want to make jokes so bad.
Don't he look like a leprechaun, no?
This looks like the type of nigga who would do some shit like that, bro.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He look like he'd do it at school, though.
He like he beat his dick in class and get mad when somebody call him out on it.
Yeah, he spit on people when he argued,
He definitely
too.
spit on people. He probably bite people. He bite his mama all the time. I'm sure.
He look like he fucked his mom.
Facts. Like he fucked his dog
Okay.
and got kicked out by his mom and spit on her.
You know, I saw like an old Yahoo answer.
That was deep as fuck.
I saw old Yahoo
Sorry.
answer
Sorry.
post that said that a shorty was having sex with her boyfriend or whatever, and then I guess like they in the middle of her switching positions, the dog was watching, and came and hopped up on her and started hitting her from the back doggy style and ejaculated in her. And then she was like, I'm pregnant now, but I don't know if it's from my boyfriend or from my dog. What if I have, like, little, like, dog humans?
Do we have anything else to talk about on the pod? We have nothing else to talk about.
Bro, that took such a left turn. Like,
I don't even know what to say. I wasn't gonna comment. I'm really okay. We 2 hours deep in this motherfucker.
When I saw that shit, I was just like,
that's some of the most wild shit I've ever heard of.
but some people really do that though.
People fuck their dog.
People have sex
Bestiality,
with- yeah,
nigga.
bestiality is a thing though.
Bestiality is a
I know
thing.
that was a joke, but like that's really a thing. Like on both ends.
Yeah, bro.
And I don't understand that.
Bitches be getting fucked by horses.
No, there's no
Dog.
way.
Yes, nigga. Yes.
Mom, I need your opinion on this.
I'm ashamed to admit.
Always this bright.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to admit that I've seen a video of a horse inserting himself in.
But you've never heard of bestiality, bro?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but like,
You can't.
have you heard of bestiality?
What is it?
Sexual intercourse with an animal?
Oh, well, I didn't realize that's what it's called, but yes. I worked with a lady years ago.
You gotta get on the mic.
You gotta tell this
Y'all
story.
on-
Come on, we about to wrap it up, but come on. You gotta tell this story.
I used to work for Blue Cross and Blue Shield in Castleton, and I
You
worked.
just gave it so specific.
Well,
But go ahead. Hey.
Fuck it.
Hey,
I mean, that's been, I don't know how many years ago, but whatever. I worked with a lady that was dating, obviously, this guy, and they got engaged, and he liked big breasts. She got a breast implant and all that back then, but he also liked to see bestiality. So she had, according to her, she did oral sex on a pony for him.
That took a further left turn than Jalen's story.
Yeah, I just got out.
This has been episode 113 of
And
the Brother Guys.
also,
there's more.
now listen to this.
Wait, there's more. This is like infomercial.
Yes, and this is a secondhand story.
Got you.
But a friend of mine that had a roommate came home from work early, or it was work because she worked nights. She actually worked for AT&T, and we had night shift at that time. And her roommate got busted laying on the couch with my friend's cat performing, or having the cat perform, or I don't even say perform because I don't know if the cat really realized what it was doing. Obviously not, but yeah, with her cat.
How does that? Yeah, like how can you receive like fellatio from like a cat or a dog? 'Cause,
I'm
like,
not-
I don't-
My first thought is like they're going
T-Rose
to
has exited the chat.
Yeah.
Unless you put peanut butter on, that's what some people do. Put peanut butter.
You got to an answer too quick.
Huh?
Huh?
I got to it. Well,
I'm just fucking with you.
yeah, I'm saying that shit from what I've read in my research,
Like
my
Charlamagne.
studies. He did admit to doing that, didn't he?
Yeah.
What that nigga do?
You see, he used to put peanut butter on his balls and let the dog.
No. He said he got high as hell one time and his nuts fell out of his shorts and the dog started licking him, but he didn't stop it.
All right, so when are we gonna wrap this up? I tried 3 times now, and we keep going into this shit.
This was episode 113, but now it's gotten into a freaky ass dark area.
Uncircumcised.
This episode got to be called Bestiality.
No!
Yeah, right.
Hell no!
Y'all want it to go viral or what? Come on
That
now.
no.
Bestiality featuring Malcolm's Bar.
You better not call that episode.
Yeah, that's so disrespectful. I can't even type that out. I can't even type that out.
New video game Our America puts the viewer in the driver's seat as black father taking his son to school. Along the way, they are pulled over by the police, leading to life and death choices.
We can't hear you.
There's a
New video game Our America puts the
All right,
viewer
I'm
in
about
the
to mute you
driver's seat.
now.
As a black father taking his son to school, along the way, they pull over by police, leading to life and death choices.
Life or death choice.
I definitely muted you.
We don't know if it's going to be on PS5 or the Xbox Series X, Series S.
I was questioning on putting that in there because, like, the way I seen the video, the gameplay, that shit is just stupid. I'm tired.
Oh, there's a video to this too?
Yeah.
Man, I quit. I'm done.
Like, now we're just literally.
I don't
getting profited
podcast
off
no
of
more. Now I'm on a mission.
We get
this
Anti
looks like-
COINTELPRO.
I'm looking at it.
And this looks like a PC only type shit. I don't think it's coming to-
nonetheless, the fact that there was a game created off it, like, maybe their intention was to get somebody that's not a minority or whatever to understand, but even then, no. It's not how you go about
like,
it.
That's like saying, oh, well, I play Call of Duty, so I know what fucking war is like.
Type shit.
Like, no,
no.
nigga.
But you know, all your niggas might die and leave you out here alone.
Facts.
Just like niggas know that if I'm black and I'm about to get pulled over, I can fuck around and die, but yet they still want to
But
flip it.
they never played a game about it. I only know that from playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, they see real life shit. Why are you playing a video game? Why does it take some fabricated shit to actually get you to understand the truth versus some real shit?
Because, like you said, and just like Tony said, I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
On that note, this
But
has been episode.
motherfucker, listen to the real shit. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, this has been episode 113. I'm your host, Jay Manley. You can follow me at McFlyManley on Instagram and Twitter. Follow the podcast on Twitter at TheBrotherGuys and follow us on Instagram at TheBrotherGuys Podcast. Enjoy your day, 21, July, 31st?
July
right?
31st, nigga. July 31st, nigga.
Don't say we didn't give you niggas enough time to, like,
Enjoy
get your
your
flight and
day,
shit.
21,
about to say, what is this,
July
April?
31st, nigga.
Yeah, we in
and it's
April
an art
right now.
festival, live podcast, live music performances, some of your favorite vendors in the fucking country, nigga.
And guess what the best
And
part is?
We got poetry, we got comedy, we working on food, you know what I'm saying? You can bring your trees, we lit, nigga, we gonna have a bar there, nigga, and y'all gonna feel secure, nigga, we gonna have music there, nigga. Come fuck with the kids.
If I'm not mistaken,
nigga.
this is like our first live podcast in front of an audience, right?
Yeah. Well,
Because
in
the
front
Brother
of,
Guys is hosting this
Live
motherfucker.
audience.
I've had an audience before of like 6 people.
No, we talking to audience, nigga.
When have we had an audience before? Like, niggas just in the studio?
Yeah.
I never really counted that, though. But I feel you, though.
Yeah,
This is recorded like Fresh Prince. It's a live studio audience.
it's recorded in front of a live studio
But it's
audience.
like, I don't know.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like
I'm
church.
with Jalen. I'm with Jalen.
I'm already like mentally preparing for that
What
day,
are we
so I'm
wearing?
not nervous.
What'd I tell you?
I know. I don't know. I don't know yet. I just know I gotta be fresh as fuck.
You got
You ain't down with the get
you
up?
ain't down with the jumpsuits? Cause I'm with that.
And look, we even found a little custom or something.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Jumpsuit website, you know what I'm saying? You can get whatever you want.
you know what I'm saying?
Get some back.
You know what I'm
I told
saying?
T Rose, I said we should all like pick one of our favorite quotes to put on our backs from a podcast episode. Ooh. Now I'm thinking. Now I'm potting.
Jalen Bob going.
He's trying to think of his favorite quote. Mine gonna be like,
It's
mine
too
gonna be
many.
like,
So many quotes.
mine gonna be like, where the vegan wop booty holes at or something like. Mine gonna
I think I'm gonna go back to Pro Toe Sucking Podcast and find like, my
listen.
favorite.
I'm gonna just put my ad name. I don't know what to say. Just put my ad name.
It's gonna be 2 quotations with nothing in between, and then your at
I should put 3 dots in that. And yeah, that'd be fire.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
social media.
I belong to the youngest Grammy-nominated crew. My city love me, but I got Naptown haters too that sit around and talk about what they'd have done if they was you. Hit him, T-Rose. Drop a ball.
We got Drake in the building. Drake. Hey, you.
That's what he did. He left.
It's episode 113.
He did leave. Oh damn! Turn the lights off.
Y'all know who these niggas is, I guess. They don't really like doing the, yeah.
Malcolm is important. Just left. What the fuck?
Yeah, you making it like real, like
Kinky.
awkward. Yeah.
3 T-Rows with 3 O's, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all know who the fuck I am, man.
Shout out to Momma Michelle for pulling up.
Facts. Yeah, this is episode 113. Hope you niggas enjoyed this shit. We will see you guys in a week. Y'all be blessed. Stay safe. And we are out.